Just the Luka the dice. Hello there, folks. Hello there, viewers, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Just the Luka the Dice. I believe this is episode 11. Yeah. So, again, I want to thank you for bearing through that intro. Today, you have Luka here from MiniWarGaming, of course, with Heavy Bolter Joe, or, well, Joe. But all your friends call you Heavy Bolter Joe?
Yeah, a nickname that kind of evolved over the time. When that Heavy Bolter model came out, I loved it. He's been in every game I've ever played.
Well,
so
that's fair.
Sticks with it.
So, and how long would that be exactly? Oh, since the Heavy Bolter came out?
Well, that new model.
Okay,
when
right.
I first started playing, I always had Heavy Bolters on my Razorbacks, and the old school ones. But it's just evolved over the years. Since 1994, that's when I got into it.
You know how old I was in 1994?
I don't know. Probably what? Nothing?
I was 3.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Woo! So someone likes Heavy Bolters, that's fair.
Yeah.
I like Heavy Bolters, they're pretty good in this edition.
They're great, yeah.
For today's game, it's a 2,000-point game. It's going to be Crimson Fist, right? I got that right.
Yeah,
good.
Third company.
Yes. Third company?
Third company. Got a lot of tradition with this list.
And I will be playing Death Guard. We have a very armored company, too. Like,
yes.
This is a lot of armor on the Crimson Fist side. And I'm trying a more shooting-oriented Death Guard list. I still have my cookie-cutter, close combat Death Guard Plague Marines and the Blight Lord Terminators are still in there, but I threw in a lot more Plague Burst Crawlers. So it'll be a lot more shooting on both ends of the table for us. And we're going to be using the open war cards. Again, we're going to be taking out some of the cards that we don't really like or that might not fit the scenario. It's just more or less an open battle, a siege just outside of a town. No, not so much a siege, just like an open battle on the field, but there's some buildings and stuff like that. Nothing too critical, but we're going to try and figure out what we like from there. Without further ado, let's go check out the armies that both of us will be bringing for today's game. Let's take a look at my list, my 2,000 points. This is my Death Guard. Well, mostly my Death Guard. I am borrowing some stuff from the studio, as I usually do to augment my list. This list is a lot more shooting than I'm used to bringing, just in the Plague Burst Crawlers alone. I usually bring the 2 7-man squads of Death Guard, Plague Marines, with the Plasma Spam, just because 7-man squads, they're the good, happy Nurgle number. In addition, I think it's a good number of ablative wounds for the Plasma Guns as well. It's a nice, fine balance. Well, at least for me it is. I have 2 detachments. One will be a battalion, and one will be the Spearhead. It's the heavy support detachment. I believe that's what it's called. Might as well go over the HQs in the battalion. I have my Demon Prince Warlord. He was always my Warlord on the left, just because I don't like Typhus's Warlord trait. The Demon Prince, of course, has wings. He will have the Suppurating Plate. Yeah. And he'll have Revoltingly Resilient as a Warlord trait. And Typhus on the right is going to have the Contagion, Discipline, Powers, Miasma, Pestilence, as well as, I got this, Blades of Putrefaction. And the Demon Prince also has Miasma of Pestilence for their psychic powers. 2 of my troop choices are identical Plague Marine squads. Now, the only thing that I am Mark of Daving in this game is the champion on the squad on the right. He will actually have a plasma gun, as the champion on the left has a plasma gun. But he's always holding it up, so it's hard to tell. So yeah, they're both 3 plasma guns, 2 on normal guys, 1 on the sergeant, and the rest are just bolters. My 3rd Plague Marine squad is a 10-man squad. It is going to be WYSIWYG, so we will have an Icon Despair, and that guy will have double Plague Knife, because that's all he can take. The sergeant will have Plasma Pistol, Power Fist. 2 guys will have the Maces, 2 will have the Flails, and that leaves 3 guys with Axes. To fill out the rest of the battalion, I have on the left, Biologist Putrefier, who is a grenade augmenting support character. In the middle we have the Tallyman, who will be useful, I hope. And finally on the right we have a Mephitic Blight Hauler, which is going to be essentially using him for cover, but he does have some heavy weapons that might turn out to be useful. I mean, he only does hit on 4s, so that's always been kind of hit or miss with me. And I never really want to bring 3 of them, just because I only own 2. That's probably the major reason. I nearly forgot about the Blight Lord Terminators. They are the normal loadout. I bring them. Anywhere you see a Combi Bolter, it is a Combi Bolter. So I guess I should say where you see the Combi Melta, Combi Plasma, those are Combi Bolters for now. Again, they're still on my desk. I did do the white on them at least, so they're a little bit closer to done. I am really procrastinating on that though. And then on the left we have a Blight Launcher. Everyone has axes, and there is a flail right in the middle. And lastly, I have a Spearhead, which is going to have 3 Plague Burst Crawlers and a Malignant Plaguecaster. The Malignant Plaguecaster will, of course, have Blades of Putrefaction and... Oh, I got this. Oh, Putrescent Vitality. Yeah, that's it. That's what he's got. And the Plague Burst Crawlers here are all WYSIWYG, so they got the Heavy Slugger instead of... It's like a 4-shot Heavy Bolter. And then this one out here has the spears, and then these ones actually have the entropy cannons on the back. So those are all WYSIWYG. Just trying to keep it just so I remember what they have, because this is the first time I'm bringing them, so I don't want to make any mistakes on them. And there you have it, 2,000 points of Death Guard. Let's go take a look at the Crimson Fist. Here is 2,000 points of Crimson Fist. What kind of detachments you got here, Joe?
I got a battalion on the left, and I got a spearhead on the right. Okay, so we have a battalion over here. It's being led by 2 captains. I call them the Clegane brothers, Sandorio and Gregorio. So,
someone likes Song of Ice and Fire.
Little Game of Thrones action, but I threw the Spanish on them. So we got power fists on them, and they're mastercrafted bolt guns, so they're just pretty stock. But Crimson Fist got to have the power fist.
Exactly, 100%.
Yeah,
I like the paint job on them too.
Well, my buddy Bob painted up my characters. The rest is by me, but he does a real good job. I love his paint. So I'm not as good as him, but yeah, he's got them up nice. So I got the other.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so the rest of the battalion, we got some tactical squads for the troop choices. I got 3 tac squads. They're all going to be what you see is what you get on these guys.
Nice.
So the sergeants will have Stormbolter and Chainsword in the first 2, and there's a heavy bolter. So they're both 6 men to pack out those 2 Razorbacks with twin heavy bolter, and no dozer blade, just the twin heavy bolters. The guy on the left, all the way far left, the sergeant got a combi flamer and a chainsword, and then there's a flamer special weapon in it. There's 5 guys in that squad with the Razorback twin heavy bolter, and we got a twin autocannon wielding dread to finish that battalion.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, the spearhead is going to be led by my warlord, Captain Jordan Ironwolf, and he's got a relic on him, the Fist of Vengeance. So basically, it's a power fist that gets upgraded to flat 3 damage, and it doesn't take that -1 to hit. So he'll be hitting on 2s and doing some good damage if he does get into the hand-to-hand portion of your army. I know you want to get to grips with me, but if he can get in there, he'll be doing a lot of work.
He's something to watch out for. Yeah.
And his warlord trait is going to be Iron Resolve. That's gave him his Jordan Ironwolf. He's got a +1 wound, and he gets that 6 up feel no pain.
Right.
Not as good as your Disgusting Resilient, but he'll be re-rolling wounds. Yeah, that's what we got. The rest of the spearhead is going to have. Well, we have an elite choice. I got 9 Stern Guard there. They have their special issue bolt guns. The sergeant does have the chainsword, but they're just stock, just to roll with the captain. And also that 1 stratagem card that I have, Masterful Marksmanship, allows them to add 1 to their wound rolls when they shoot. So it's instead of wounded on 3s, I might be wounding on 2s, or it depends on what I shoot at.
Yeah, that's always good.
And they're going to be riding in my Land Raider, which is a Godhammer pattern with the twin las cannons and a twin heavy bolter, and I did throw a storm bolter on there at the top. And I got 3 Predators, and we use that because you have the kill shot stratagem in the Space Marine Codex, which is a beautiful thing. And as long as they're all alive and within 6 inches of each other, I'll be able to add 1 to my wound rolls when I do the wound dice, and I also add 1 to the damage. So it's good. They'll be, instead of wounding on 4s, they may be wounding on 3s. And instead of a D6 damage, it's D6 +1 each time.
And that's all WYSIWYG got the Predator autocannons?
All WYSIWYG. The 2 with the autocannons in the back, and then the 1 Annihilator pattern with the wolf heads on there. That's my big-time hunter. He takes out the big stuff.
And those are all last cannon sponsons?
All last cannon sponsons.
Right, perfect. And that's 2,000 points of Crimson Fist?
This is 2,000 points. People that know me, they know this is how I roll. Lots of vehicles.
I like it.
Everything's transportable and...
high mobility.
Heavy armor. Armor. That's how I run.
All right. Let's take a look at the table. Here's the table that Joe and I are going to be playing on for today's game. So it is a little bit more of an open field, just on the outskirts of some sort of whatever research facility, mining facility, storage area, whatever you want to imagine it is. We're fighting on the outside of it. Now, granted, one of us might end up deploying over there. That could be beneficial to either of us. But we also get Dawn of War. Any deployment kind of works for this, because there's a lot of cover on both ends. Split up either way, so I can appreciate this. And it's, there's a lot of shooting on both ends, and there is a lot of cover on the far ends here. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's take a look at the open war cards. Joe and I are going to sift through them and take out the ones we don't like and figure out what we end up with. Alright, so Joe and I have separated the deck. We'll be taking a couple things out of the objective and deployment deck that might not make sense for the game here. But if you'll do the honors and flip them over, starting with deployment and working our way over.
So this is my first time playing open war, Luka. That means you're my first. Alright?
Thank you.
But it doesn't mean we're swapping the spit in the shower, alright? I don't know if we're less.
We got deployment. Alright, so that's what we got for the deployment. This is Dawn of War, but more close combat oriented. So that's definitely to my advantage.
Take it.
And we got the objective.
That's the Kingslayer.
Right, so this is kill point. You count up the amount of power you slay at the end of the game, and then you double that if you kill your opponent's warlord. So we have to... both of our warlords are pretty close combat oriented, so they're probably going to be out in front, but at the same time, we don't want them to die. And lastly, we have the twist. What is it going to be? So we have restoratives. Okay, this one comes up every now and then. So at the start of your turn, you prick a friendly unit. This is good for vehicles because they just heal D3 wounds.
Oh, all right, there you go.
Yeah, that's good for you. I guess it's good for me too. It's good for both of us.
It's like a beefed up jury rigging.
Literally.
From the guard. I don't have anything like that, but that's cool.
When I do.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so Joe and I are ready to get going. We are going to roll out to see who picks what deployment zone and who deploys first. I got a 6. You also got a 6.
Cat versus a fist.
3, 6. Okay, well, can't beat the double fist.
All right, double fist action.
All right, so are you going? Which one do you want? This one or this one? I don't know if to me it doesn't matter that much. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I'll take this one over here. I'm on the side.
All right, so we'll go with the lazy deployment. I'll go here. You go there, and Joe gets to deploy first. Joe and I have just finished deploying. Joe, of course, finished first with all of his vehicles and transports. On my end, I got Plague Burst Crawler with Entropy Cannon, the Spewer, and then Entropy Cannon. And then over here, I have a whole bunch of Plague Marines and character support. So I got my Mephitic Blade Hauler right in the middle, kind of giving these two squads cover, neglecting their cover. But then again, I am playing Crimson Fist, and for the most part, well, not the tanks, they don't ignore cover, but there is a lot of cover ignoring in the Imperial Crimson Fist. And last squad of Plague Marines, Demon Prince right in the middle, kind of giving everyone within 6 inches that rerolling ones to hit kind of bubble. He's actually supposed to be more back here, just so both of these are in range. He looked like he's out of 6 there. And that's it. I got my Malignant Plaguecaster, Biologist Putrefier, Tallyman, and of course Typhus and his Blightlord retinue in reserve. And what do you got across from us, Joe?
All right, so I tried to get my kill shot stratagem working here. I'm protecting it. I got my Predators, in a central position that has decent lines of sight through the middle and the sides on those big Blight Holders or the Blight Launchers. I tried to protect it because you do have a deep striking Terminator squad with Typhus, so I got my Land Raider here, the big boy with his Warlord and Stern Guard here to counter anything that comes from this area.
Right.
The Captain is out, so he provides that 6-inch bubble to reroll ones to hit. I also have the Dreadnought, which I can use the Venerable Dread
Wisdom of the Ancients.
Wisdom of the Ancients.
That's right, yeah.
So it's just a regular Dread with the auto cannons, but he may be able to provide some kind of buff, but he does ignore cover. So, like you said, my Dreadnoughts and my Infantry, their chapter trait is ignoring cover. We have all these guys mounted up, everybody's in the vehicles, so we got 2 tactical squads with the 6 men, and then the 5 man with the Flamer, Combi Flamer with the Captain. And they're going to try to screen. I started deploying here and then kind of blended this way, so I may have to readjust. We'll see what happens, or maybe send something in that direction. But I got an option to go either way with some protection here, so I can either branch out in 2 different directions to help support here or come up the flank.
Agreed, yeah. I seen you deploying over there, and I wasn't sure if you're going to parking lot over there, and I realized that you had such good coverage with this here. And I was worried. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get over there. And you can really bog me down in those 2 locations.
I tried to do it as bait because you had the 2 things in deep strike. I was waiting to see where these bad boys are going to be put down so I get good shots with the Predator because these are kind of static.
Yeah.
Once they get down, so I did have the cover here, and I figured if you were going to put something that had to pop them, then I'll be able to get the shots coming from the other side. At least I'll be able to place them with quality shots if I do get first turn.
But the Terminator reserves helped me out a little bit to figure out.
That's still scary. I know that comes down with the combi plasmas, and they can do a lot of damage.
Well, see, I only have combi bolters. I don't have plasma.
Oh, well, they can charge and.
Yeah, they do a little bit more combat damage the way I load them out. Anyways, Joe finished deploying first, so we're gonna roll off, and he will get +1 to his roll. All right, getting +1 to this. Why don't you see if you get that 6?
All right.
You're gonna get that fist. Oh, you got a 6 in the end.
6.
Yep, that's
Still
it.
6 in it.
All right, so do you want to go first or second?
I will take the first turn unless you can seize that bad boy away from me.
I'm going to try.
Sure
Taco kitty, taco kitty, taco kitty.
Oh,
no double
laser,
5.
No laser eyes.
All right, so I guess it's going to be Crimson Fist turn 1. Oh boy. What's happening first over here?
All right, so I think I'm going to need a screen because you do have the Demon Prince that's, could be turn 2 charge. Well, for sure turn 2 charge, I'm thinking. I don't know if you have anything tricks you up your sleeve, back pocket, they can advance and charge or anything, but I think I got 1 round at least. But that will give me enough time to get these infantrymen, maybe provide a screen here, possibly a buffer. My goal is to try to shoot down as much as this screen that you have on him so that I can target him in my second turn of shooting. We'll see how it works. I know you guys are real tough over there with the DR rolls. So.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's my plan, to try to get them to screen and have this vehicle protect here. Alright, so they're going to do their 6-inch move now. So I got my heavy bolter. He's the first one to move, counting as moving, and then the sergeant. And then the rest of these guys are going to go through the trees.
Final position of them there.
Yeah, they're going to try to get here. I'm not going to advance because I do want to shoot, even though I'm going to be at penalty, but I do have a 24-inch range, so...
Yeah,
I should have all bolter fire at least throwing downfield in the center. Alright, so I had some visions of maybe possibly providing more screen, but I do have till turn 2 for that deep strike, so I have a little bit of time here. At least I'll be able to get 1 round off, possibly 2. So I'm going to take these guys and put some pressure up on this flank. If I can get a vehicle to touch one of these crawlers over here, he'll be out of sequence. He won't be able to shoot for a turn.
Right.
Maybe if you decide to throw some firepower in that direction, keeping it off the predators, and make you have a decision on what you're going to do with this prince. I'm sure he's going for that, but I'm going to try to get some flanking action. And my plan is to park the vehicle here, so if it does get blown up, I'll be behind the barrels for cover. And the other vehicle here, if it gets blown up, I'll be in this cover. So at least I'll have some protection and get another round of shooting out of the guys in the squad. And the captain's there to provide the buff too.
Right.
So
That's true.
we measured it, so it's going to be right up around here.
Yep, he has no problem getting there. You can go up to here, I recall.
So we're going to just push to that. And he was going to go right up beside him. There it is. All right, I'm just going to slide this over. I was maybe going to go here, but I'm going to keep this flank protected. And I do have him already outside the tank, so I'm just going to move him over to get the 6-inch bubble.
Right.
And I do have good line of sight in this direction to be able to see the plague spitter, I think. What is
Well, this is the Mephitic Blight Hauler.
Mephitic Blight Hauler. And then this big squad is my biggest concern because they're right in front of me. And I know you got the grenade guy and the cover. And
Yeah, a lot of shenanigans with that squad.
Yeah, they're threatening. So I'm going to try to put as much firepower, keep me central, and keep me protected until those Terminators come down. All right, so I'm going to start with the squad that disembarked. We want to target that. You've got your not that these aren't Terminators.
These are Plague Marines.
Plague Marines. We're going to target them right in the center. I do have 24-inch range, so it's going to be 4 bolters, and then the sergeant's storm bolter gets 2 shots. So we're throwing that downfield, hitting on 3s.
Yep. Is there any captains nearby for? No, you don't need them anyway.
I forgot to pop that stratagem, but I'll have to remember after I shoot these guys. But we didn't roll any 1s.
Yep.
So
5s to wound my Plague Marines.
all right,
Because I am T5.
5s. Nothing, no rerolls on this. So 1.
1 wound. So I would normally get a 2-up from cover, but you are a Crimson Fist. You ignore it. Okay, we're good on the 3-up though.
And now the heavy bolter that moved, so he'll be at -1 to hit. So normally 3s, but now 4s. No rerolls.
We got
I do
2.
get 2.
Still 2 hits. 4s to wound now.
That's the guy that's been in every game. So he came out first. He wants to get his shots in.
Okay.
All right. So strength 5, toughness 5, 4s. 1 wound at -1.
So again, ignoring my cover, and I'm down to a 4-up save. We're good with the Taco Cat.
I'm going to pop the Wisdom of the Ancients. I forgot to do it, but we're going to get it up now. It didn't hurt me because we didn't roll any 1s, but it will provide the bubble for this Razorback and this Predator, even though he doesn't need it with here, but it's going to help the Razorback.
Helps himself too.
Yeah, it helps him. So, yep, it helps him, and we'll start with him first. We're going to fire at that center squad with his weapons.
Try to take him out, yeah. Those are 4 assault cannons.
It's 4 shots each.
Woo!
Auto cannons. Strength
Auto
7.
cannons, that's it.
Yeah, strength 7 -1, but 2 damage, so your DRs you're gonna have to roll 2 times if you're.
It's not gonna be easy.
Which is pretty good.
So he's hitting on 3s.
Yep, normally hits on 3s. He didn't move, so he will stay that way, and I will get to reroll 1s because of the Wisdom of the Ancients. It's 8 shots.
Oh, there you go. That helps.
Yeah,
It's 3
good
1s.
thing I pulled it. So reroll these for the Wisdom of the Ancients.
Woo! Okay.
He's on target. Strength 7, toughness 5, so
3s.
wounded on 3s. No rerolls, no lieutenants in this army. So we got 2, 4, 6. Those would ignore cover because it's a dreadnought.
Yeah, he is a dreadnought. Ignore my cover. So -1 puts me back to a 4-up armor save. These could be devastating unless I roll hot.
Look at that.
Look at that. Yep, only 1 goes through, but it's damage 2.
Damage 2.
So Disgust and Resilience 5-up. I need to make both. I will make neither. That's still 1 dead guy. I'm going to pull the Icon of Despair. I don't think I'm going to be needing him for this game. I'm just going to do this thing where I put the casualties down. I started doing this in Age of Sigmar and I like it just to count my casualties for later. Yeah.
So we'll fire the Razorback next. We do have another squad of Plague Marines that are close to this vehicle, so we're going to throw it into that.
And then he's just got the Twin Heavy Bolter.
He's got Twin Heavy Bolter, and he's going to reroll 1s for the Wisdom of the Ancient.
Right.
So 3s hitting on 1s because there was no movement. A couple more 1s.
Rerolling.
Another picked 1 up.
Okay.
So strength 5, toughness 5, so wounding on 4s.
Oh no. Okay.
Awful. All right.
T5 helped.
All right, so we're going to fire these tanks. So I'll start with this one in the back first. There's no support here, so it's hitting on 4s because we moved, and it's a heavy weapon. We're firing at the closer Plague Marine squad. So 6s hitting on 4s.
All right.
2
hits.
And needing that 4 with the strength 5, toughness 5.
Oh,
Can't
no.
find it. Second vehicle will do rinse and repeat. So same deal. Hitting on 4s. Not as good.
That's a lot of 3s.
Yeah, we don't have that support, so that's not good.
4s?
We got 1 finally, -1.
I don't have cover there, so it's just a 4-up armor. We're gonna fail it. It's 1 damage, so disgusting resilience for a 5-up. Nope, that is gonna take out a Plague Marine. We'll take out the bolt guy in the back. I'll lay him down.
We're going to take the Land Raider now, and we're going to fire at this front squad again, trying to take some more guys out. I do have the Heavy Bolter and Storm Bolter in the range. So we'll start with the Heavy Bolter.
And the last cannons are going to go into...
Last cannons are going to go at the Blight Holer, yeah, or
right. Yep.
Blight Holer, right? Okay, so this is the Heavy Bolter. It's Power of the Machine Spirit, so the Land Raider can move and fire at full effect, so hitting on 3s. And the Captain is providing the 6-inch bubble, so I reroll 1s.
Okay, we got 1 reroll.
1.
For a hit.
And so now we got 5 hits. We're trying to convert these into the wounds. We need the 4s with the toughness 5. Heavy Bolter.
Got 2.
Looks like 2 at -1, but you are going to get your cover because vehicles I don't have that rule for vehicles.
So we're back to a 3-up save then. Oh, got the -1, gets through. It's 1 damage, so disgusting resilience. No! He's another Marine goes down.
I'm getting lucky.
We'll take an axe out of here. Ooh, we don't like this guy's face. He's got a fly face. That's icky.
So we got the Storm Bolter now at long range. Again, it's an assault weapon, so it doesn't suffer the minus penalties. But 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. We got 2 hits, but this is strength 4, so I'm gonna need 5s on that toughness 5 of yours.
Oh, we got 1.
We got 1.
2-up save because of cover. Oh, look at that, mattered.
Look at that.
Last cannon time.
So last cannons now have an angle on him. We're gonna put all shots hitting on 3s.
That's 5 dice.
Whoa.
Cheater,
Good boy.
Peter. That's okay.
All right, 4 dice with the twin las with the bubble of the Captain, rerolling 1s, hitting on 3s.
Ooh, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, it's getting critical. These 2s.
Oh!
Converted.
All hit. And these are wounding on 3s because it's strength 9.
Yeah, Captain Gregorio's got my back.
Okay, that's not bad.
Right.
3 wounds. That's going to shred right through my armor, so I'm going to rely on my demonic save. 5 ups. Saving 1, so this is going to be 2d6 damage.
Okay, 2d6. Might have to use my first command reroll. Nope, I'll take the 10.
Woo! He does have disgusting resilience, so let's see if he can shake some of this off. Yep. All right, disgusting resilience. Looking for 5 ups. We are going to save 3 of those 10, so it's only going to be 7, which is good because he's only got 1 wound left.
All right.
1 whole wound remaining.
So now we're going to play that kill shot now that I know what I'm dealing with. We got 1 wound left on the Blight Hauler, so we're going to have to dedicate something. But these vehicles are within 6 inches of each other, so they're all going to benefit from this stratagem. Basically, it's add 1 to the wound rolls and add 1 to damage rolls.
Yep. Yep, that's real nice.
Yeah, so we're going to start with this Predator on the far left. He's going to split his fire on the Blight Hauler, and the other one is going to target the one with the entropy cannons behind him.
Yep. So you're going to put the, you can put the last
cannons in behind and the auto cannon into this guy.
Alriady.
The auto cannon is 2d3 shots.
Oh, 3.
I'll take the 3. So it's hitting on 3s, and we're re-rolling the 1 for the Captain if we get any.
Woo!
We got all hits.
4 is to wound because it's rank 7. No!
Oh, the smoke. All right, so 2 last cannons at the back tank.
Okay, both hit.
2 hit.
And these are 3s to wound still.
Strength 9. Only 1.
1 gets through. So again, the last cannon is going to shred right through its armor, but it is demonically possessed. So it's got a 5-up demonic save, and he's going to fail. I'll try to roll out in the center here. So that's d6 damage. There's a 4.
I'll take the
That's
4.
not bad.
Yep.
Disgusting resilience. It's good. Oh, that was a 5. Oh, okay, I'll just take the 4 then. Putting him down at 8.
Okay, he couldn't bring the Blight Hauler down, so now it's up to his twin brother over here, this other destructor. Predator auto cannon at the Hauler, and then the 2 last cannons at the big cannon behind.
So before we proceed with that second Predator, we will remember that we just did kill shot.
I got excited, as I usually do with this kill shot. I forgot the rules.
I also forgot until I was thinking that was +1 damage. So the last cannon that went through will be an additional damage, so so it would have been 5 instead of 4. So I'll do the disgusting resilience now, which I fail. So that's 1 more damage. He's down to 7. In addition, you rolled a 2 to wound with the the second last cannon, so it actually wounds, which I'll have a demon save against, which I also fail. So another d6 plus 1 damage.
D6 plus 1. 4.
For another 4. Okay, more DR. Disgusting resilience. Helping a little bit. Thank you, dice. So I take 2 more down to 5. There you go.
So now, since the job wasn't finished, we're going to do the same thing with his twin brother Destructor Predator here. Autocannon on the hauler and the las cannons on the big tank behind. So 2d3 for the autocannon.
Okay, not
So
bad.
that's
5.
big, 5. Hitting on 3s because we didn't move, and re-rolling 1s for the captain or the wisdom and ancient. You do either one, but all hits.
Look at that. Perfect hit.
That's because they have double coverage. They got the wisdom and the
Yeah,
captain.
that's fair. 3's to wound because of kill shot.
Here we go. Look at that.
We didn't need it. There you go.
Wow.
With a -1, I'll have 4 up armors. Okay, we're gonna make 3 of them, which isn't bad. And this does flat 3 damage
Flat
plus
3
1.
damage for the Predator autocannon plus 1, so 4 DRs.
I think he's dead. I didn't make a single one. He is out of here. I think he blows up on a 4. All right, kill shot. Put in work on a 4 up. It goes off in a putrid explosion. All right, good. I didn't want that to happen, but he is dead. You got him. Dead to rights. Boom.
All right, now the las cannon's on the big tank behind. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
With
Got the
reroll.
1.
Good old captain.
Captain told him, get that on target. 3s, right?
2s.
Oh no, toughness 8.
Yeah.
So it's normally 4s down to 3s.
Well, no, you're strength
Right?
9
Oh,
on the.
strength 9, that's
yeah,
right.
3's down to 2s, but double wound anyways. 5 up. Come on, demons. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
All right, I'm not falling for the trap I usually do of splitting fire, so we're going to try to finish this tank off. We do have him on his back foot. All Predator autocat, or the Annihilator, all weapons into that tank.
All right, these are 4 last cannons. These are hitting on 3s, rolling 1s.
Here we go, Captain.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Captain's saying, you better get on target, brother.
You're gonna need it.
No.
Okay, 2
one,
hits still.
one.
He's only wounding on 2s.
Should be enough, should be enough.
Huh.
We got the wounds.
Double wound. All right, let's do that double demonic save again. We got none, so it's 2d6 plus 2 damage.
Okay,
Because of kill shot.
2d6.
Woo!
6, 7, 8. Okay.
8 disgusting resilience. I'm looking for a lot of 5s. Oh, we'll make 2. That means 6 go through, and you know that means dead tank. Now he has normal explodes, but his is on a 5 up instead of a 6 up for whatever reason. No! No, okay, well the only thing that hits is the Demon Prince because he was within 6 to give reroll 1s. Everything else is safe. Not because I'm smart enough to separate them that much, it's just I was just lucky. So D3 mortal wounds on the Demon Prince for 2. Now his Revoltingly Resilient does not work on this, it's still 5 ups to ignore. Okay, never mind, he's fine. But this is gone. Whoa. That's it for shooting. We're going to move on to the morale phase where nothing on Joe's side is to take it, so we'll do it on my side first. And I think they're brave leadership 7. They're 8 with the sergeant still alive, so they can't run. These 2 won't matter. And it's the same for this guy over here. No running.
Right, you could have healed him back up anyway
Huh.
if you had it.
So at the start of the turn, I do restoratives, but Joe killed everything clean slate here, so nothing's actually going to heal. That's not great for me. I guess we're going to proceed with the movement phase. And I think... Oh, man. Alright, so during my movement phase, I will pop Cloud of Flies on my close combat Plague Marines. It is, for all intents and purposes, it gives them the character kind of rule, where they can only be shot after the nearest. And I'm going to get that back on a 7 from the Taliban. I don't, so it cost me a command point. I'm down to 8. But hopefully, that helps them out a little bit. These Plague Marines are going to move 5 inches this way. I'm not too sure what the ultimate plan here is. I have somewhat of an idea. I'm scared, is what the truth is. Second squad, moving up 5. Oops. Ending there. The Demon Prince is going to fly to here. Nothing crazy for now. The only thing I really have to do is advancing my Plague Marines, and I kind of defeats the whole purpose of Cloud of Flies. But I have to do something about that nonsense over there. I'm sad. I was thinking about bringing a Land Raider. I totally should have. I probably would have been dead. Yeah, we'll advance them. Maybe they'll get lucky. Oh, they're going 6. So they're going 11 inches. That does get them quite far. Maybe a little too far. Oh boy, are they right out in the open, ready to get shot up.
They're right front and center.
Yep, you know what? They're big, brave boys, though.
They're resilient.
I hope so. I really, really do. Okay, Mr. Tallyman, you're going to also advance. Okay, going 10. Keeps up. The Tallyman. We'll go over this way. Biologist Putrefier is going to advance. Ooh, that's not a good roll. I think I have the command point reroll that just to keep him up. Getting 3 instead. And on a 7, I get that command point back. I don't. So 8 inches. Get him right. We'll go over this way. And then, of course, we have the Malignant Plague Caster running next, going 9. I'll just stick right there. I'm conflicted because I could put my Terminators and Typhus over here. This is my deployment zone in turn 1. But they only move 4 inches, so they're committed to just fighting stuff over here. And I don't think the power level of these combined units here are enough to actually draw their attention. I think they actually really need to kind of focus on this side of the table. So unfortunately, they are going to be sticking out for now, and they're not going to be showing up. I could get them to show up just outside of the tree line a wee bit, but next turn they only move up 4 inches. They actually net more movement, waiting until turn 2 to show up, and then hopefully they make a 9-inch charge. Well, that is going to be it for movement. I'm going to proceed to Psychic Powers, where this Demon Prince is going to try to throw out a Miasma of the Pestilence. Okay, he'll get an 11. That is... You have no way to stop Psychic Powers, right?
No, we have no librarians. We got orders from High Command not to take that stuff. We have no plasma guns to kill guys. We don't want any psychic intrusions taking guys out of our chapter. We're already depleted as a Crimson Fist, so anything that can hurt us, we try to keep it out of our army. Okay,
that's fair. That actually makes sense. So that would be -1 to hit for the guys out front. I probably shouldn't have done Cloud of Flies because I figured I knew how I was going to deploy. Oh, whatever, I already did it. So they're going to be -1 to hit. He's only got 1 Psychic Power. We're going to have the Plague Caster do Putrescent Vitality. That is uh-oh. I'll re-roll it. I'm looking for a 5-up for it to go off, but mostly I'm looking to get rid of that Perils.
It's a tough decision.
Okay, so no Perils. It still fails to go off. I get that back on a 7. 3 to 4.
Oh, man, that's the first time I've seen that happen.
Yes.
Nice.
It never happened for me at first when I bought them.
I think it's a great roll. I love it, but I've never seen it live, so...
We got the tally, man.
First here, Luka.
Yes. I'm not going to bother with somebody. I'm just going to do Blades of Putrefaction on him. Yeah, he got it with a 9. That gives them +1 to wound, and if they roll a 7 or more to wound with a Plague Weapon, it's a mortal wound in addition to its normal damage. We're going to start with this Plague Burst Crawler. Double Entropy Cannon is going to be hitting this Razorback out front. And the Plague Burst Mortar, I really need to get rid of at least one of those Predators. Ooh. I have to get really lucky to kill a Predator with both the Plague Burst Mortars, though. So, you know what? We are going to go to the... Ooh, that's a tough call. We'll go to the one on the left. My left, sorry. The Annihilator.
Number 1?
Yeah. Number 2. Yeah, that is number 1, isn't it?
Yep.
Do the true Entropy Cannons first, though. Hitting on 4s, because he's demonically possessed. No way to reroll 1s. And this is Strength. Good enough to wound on 3s. There we go, we got a wound. So it's -4 on this one over the last cannon. So, oh, I also forgot to say the Slugger is going to go into him as well, because it's the only thing in range. D6 damage. 5 damage, not bad.
Alright.
The Heavy Slugger's a Heavy Bolter with an extra shot. 4s to hit. You got 2 hits, 5s to wound, for nothing. And then D6 shots from the mortar. 6, it's a good start. 4s to hit, though. Okay, won't complain about that. 5 out of 6 hits. Okay, these are wounding on 3s. Rolling 1s, because it is a plague weapon, but there are 2 2s there. No, only 2 wounds.
Alright, so 3 up going to a 5 up?
Oh, you're making one of them as well.
How much damage?
D3. 2 damage.
Alright, so he's got 11 base, so...
Yeah, down to 9. Not a whole lot. So considering how high he spiked on his mortar, I don't think I'm going to... Oh, man. The mortar could do some damage to it, but I also really want to take this guy out. So we're going to have the... we'll do the Slugger and the mortar into this tank. I would like to... The Razorback, I'd like to get him out of here. So I'll do the Slugger first. They all miss. D6 shots from the mortar. We got 4 shots on 4s. Okay,
wow.
Solid hit. 3s to wound. We got 3 wounds so far with a reroll. 4 wounds. Oh, that actually might do it.
-2 going to a 5 up. Oh.
3 go through. He could still live. D3 damage apiece. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
That's enough. Explodes?
No. So the emergency disembarked within 3?
Yep, the plan was to get behind the barricade if it was blown up, so we'll stick with that plan. Try to prevent the charge.
And there they are, and the captain's right in the middle.
Yep.
That's the Commie Flamer squad. Now we have to roll 6 dice to see if any of them didn't survive the disembark. All right.
Hey, emergency disembarkation. 1s will kill men.
1s is bad.
We got 1. I am going to blow a command point. Well, we don't consider it blowing it because, like I said, we have to save every Crimson Fist brother we can.
Every fist matters.
And it does. So trying to re-roll that with the command re-roll. I'm
You're good.
cocked.
No, that's good. It's 6. First squad of Plague Marines going to fire the 3 plasma guns, supercharged in a Razorback numero uno. That is number 1.
Number 1.
And then the rest of the bolters are all going to be rapid firing into the fists. We are Death Guard. We have longer rapid fire. So 8 bolter shots because there's 4 of them, hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s though for the Demon Prince nearby. Good aim, good aim. Not bad. Forced wound. No,
Oh man.
nothing.
Wow.
We got the 3 plasma, so this one will be the sergeant hitting on 3s. Uh-oh, rerolling 1 for the Demon Prince. Okay, sergeant barely alive. This will be the, I gotta do 1 at a time. The other guy, 2 hits, and the last guy rerolling the 1. That's scary stuff. They all hit. These are strength 8, 3s to wound. Okay, we got 4 wounds.
All right, so we're looking for 6 ups because of the plasma.
Oh, he saved 1.
1.
That's 6 damage in total.
All right,
Down to 4. The second squad of Plague Marines are going to do the similar. We'll have 3 bolt guns, rapid firing this way, and then we'll have 3 plasma guns, supercharged, rapid firing into the Razorback, and I am within 6 of the Demon Prince. We'll do the plasma first. This is the sergeant, who is A-OK with only 1 hit. Second guy is going to live with 2 hits, and the last guy is going to hit twice as well. No one's died to plasma yet. It's a good game. 3s to wound, 4 wounds in total.
all right, same fate. 4 dice. I need 6s. I
All
got
right.
1 again.
All right, so that's 6 damage in total.
That's gonna take him out.
Let's see if he blows. I would love it if he did. Nope, close though.
All right. All right. So the plan was to deploy in this cover, but since there's not much more shooting and I got some cover here, I can get him into the cover by moving him next turn. As long as the heavy bolter's in there, we're good. So that was the plan.
All right, let's see if any fists die to the disembarking.
And no reroll this time.
Right,
Oh, we lost 1.
1 fist goes down. First fist of the game down.
There he goes. Down.
And then of course the 3 bolters into the original squad on 3s. Reroll these 1s. 4 hits. Forced wound. There we go, 2 wounds. But you do have cover, so 2 ups. 2 barrels are helping you out. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, it's a good thing you had cover.
Yeah. So we
One
lose
good.
1. We'll take this guy out.
Bye-bye. That's going to be it for shooting, and I'm not going to charge, just because I don't feel like getting caught up with a captain, the Crimson Fist with a Power Fist, so, I mean, the captain's going to tear through him on his own. So, we are going to hang back and go to the morale phase where I don't have to take anything, and Joe is fine. He only lost 1 model from each squad, so we can just proceed to turn 2.
Actually, it could be because it's 2 wounds, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to use the restoratives from that special mission, trying to get 2 wounds healed up on this D3. Only 1.
Up to 10, though.
Okay, so we're going to stick with the plan of these guys being this defensive screen. So the heavy bolter is going to stay as that pivot point, so he doesn't have to move. And I'm going to rotate the guns and still be in double tap range, trying to take care of this priority target here that's now -1 to hit and danger close right up on my grill. That should be good, right?
And that is their formation now. Again, screening the predators.
Yep, and he was the pivot point, so he didn't move, but they all got their 12-inch range, double tap. Deploy the stern guard are going to come out of this tank, and they're going to try to provide another screen and trying to push back those Terminators because you have them coming down, while still be within their 15-inch double tap range because they have those special issue bolt guns with the 30-inch range. So we'll be in double tap range here. We'll be in double tap range here. I got the special stratagem, Masterful Marksmanship, which will help them by lowering their wound roll. And now I just got to move a captain up to give a bubble.
Now, are you going to bring out your strong?
I'm gonna leave the Warlord inside because of that one mission that if he dies, then it's double points. So I know I might get some flack on this for being a coward, but
It's up to you.
he's gonna stay inside the tank, and this captain is gonna be ordered to move forward and provide the bubble.
Alrighty. And here he comes.
All right, so he's gonna get the 6 inches here and here, and provide it within here. And then when I play the other stratagem, that will take care of this other bubble. So this is gonna be pretty much covered with a rerolling 1s to hit. Okay, so these guys are going to move up. I still want to stay in flaming range of these guys, but maybe possibly charging this to stop that from shooting.
And the captain is going to move with
He's
them.
going to move with them. So these guys are just going to move up in here now. So
Keep the heavy bolter still.
yeah, heavy bolt's going to still. So here's the pivot point again. These guys are just going to move up
And get
and
covered.
get in that cover.
Right.
And I think I think I'm out of 12-inch range, but we're still going to get our shots down.
We're just going to have a good old-fashioned gunfight over here.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play that Wisdom of the Ancients to start the shooting phase again. So he's going to be bubbling this tank, and these men. And he's providing the bubble for these 3 tanks and the stern guard. So we have the 15-inch range. He's the only guy that's outside of it. I wanted to kind of give a little arc to protect this vehicle from that deep strike enough. I know it's got me nervous. But and your Demon Prince, I know he could fly in and get
Start
in
causing
here.
havoc, yeah.
So we're trying to get this little double layer here to protect me, but I'm going to start firing at this infantry squad with my infantry squad. So I am going to play another stratagem. It's the Masterful Marksmanship. So what that has is I get to add one to my wound roll. So now instead of wounding on 5s, because I have a strength 4 against toughness 5, these rounds will be wounding on a 4.
That's so good. Just +1 wound. I like that.
Right. And it's the special issue bolt gun, so it's -2 AP.
Yep, that'll help. 17 shots coming into my Plague Marines from the Stern Guard.
All right, so we're -1 to hit because of that spell, so we're hitting on 4s, but we're rerolling 1s for the captain.
And the
Got a
captain
couple
is
ones.
needed. 2 rerolls. Getting you 1 more hit.
Got 1, 10 hits.
10 hits. Looking for 4. Okay, so it'd be 5s to wound normally, but the Masterful
Marksmanship.
puts it back up to 4s because I'm 2-5.
All right, so here we go. Need 4s.
This could cut through a lot of them.
Oh, I got it. That's not bad. I'll take it. It's
All right, that's 6. All at -2, so I'm going to have a 5-up armor save. My armor saves 1 of those. These are going to be disgusting resilience, which I need a lot. Okay, we make 1. Unfortunately, that is going to be the death of 4 of my guys. So, we got 1 normal axe, 2 normal axes. Oh, I got to think about this. Because now it's just the... Oh, no, there's 1 more axe. Wait, where is it? Nope. There it is. 3. And I guess I'm going to lose a mace. Brutal. Good attack.
okay. So now the tactical squad is going to fire with this double tap range. I got the storm bolter in double tap range, 4 bolters, and then we'll do the heavy bolter last. It's 12 bolter shots.
12 bolter shots and then a heavy bolter afterwards. So we're doing the 12 bolter shots first.
Right. All right, so I do have a card that I want to play, Bolter Drill. I could have used it on the Stern Guard. Maybe it would have been better with the 6s, but because there are more shots. But there's a heavy bolter in here, so it affects all bolters. And this is the old Bolter Drill that we used to have as our chapter tactic.
Back in the day.
Yep. So any 6s to hit with these dice with bolter weapons, I get to trying to get another hit out of it.
Right. So this would be forced to hit because of the miasma.
4s to hit for the miasma, rerolling 1s, 6s regenerate more hits. I only see 1 6 and no 1s.
Okay.
So,
oh, we got another hit.
Wanted to convert another one into a 6, so these hit and 4s, right?
Yep.
So strength 4, toughness 5, 5 to wound. That's
Four.
not bad at all.
All right, 3-up armor. Come on, power armor. No power armor, you're failing me. 5-up DR. Nope, that's another dead guy. And that'll be the other mace. As my Plague Marines pile up.
Hitting on 4s because of the -1, but I'm gonna any 6s will regenerate, get another shot for a hit.
Heavy bolter got 2 hits.
No 6s though.
Forced to wound though.
Strength 5.
You've got nothing.
Nothing.
Still 5 dead Plague Marines.
So this predator, it's going to fire.
Land Raider.
The Land Raider, my boy. So this Land Raider is going to fire through to that tank, the Plague Burst Crawler back there with its las cannons, and the Heavy Bolter and Storm Bolters are going to target the infantry squad in front. All right, I'm going to start with the Heavy Bolter. We have a captain within 6 inches, so we're getting the reroll 1s, but we're -1 to hit because of that spell, so we're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
No 1s. Wow, the -1 helped me a lot
-1
there.
big time.
All right, so forced to wound is a heavy bolter. We got 2. 4-up armor. Whoa, double cat.
Storm Bolter is out of the 12-inch range, so it's 2 shots. Again, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
There's
Captain
1.
is urging him on. Can't get that hit because of that spell. 5 to wound. Nothing.
No.
All right, now for the big boy.
4 las
two
cannons.
double tapping twin las cannons at the Plague Burst Crawler. That's not -1, so it's
Nope.
3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, this guy's so accurate, these last
ready.
cannons. These are wounding on 3s because of strike 9.
I'm not going to call him a predator again. He got mad.
Okay, we got 3 wounds. So I realized that Joe rolled 5 dice there. He had all hits, so we're just going to re-roll the wounds. So he had 4 hits. Yeah.
4 hits, wounds.
There we go. 3 in the end. So that works out to the same. Demon save. We make 1. Still though, it's 2d6 damage going through, so I'm not super excited about that.
All right, 2d6.
Be gentle. 2 and a 4 for 6. Are you okay with that? Or
I'm gonna go for it because I'm gonna try to get a big number here. I'm gonna burn another command point.
re-roll this.
Reroll, get it for the 6. No.
Oh, well, better than a 2. So a total of 7 damage. 7 disgusting resilient rolls. Oh, it helps. I saved 4 of them. 3 damage goes through though. That does put him down at 9.
So he's going to double tap his mastercrafted bolt gun. He's hitting on 2s because he's a captain, rerolling 1s for himself.
But he hits on 3s because of the
the
-1.
spell, right?
But so he's got 1 hit.
1 hit.
5
It's,
wound?
it's going to be a -1, 2 damage. Nothing, no wound though. We're jumping onto this side of the board here. I want to see what I can take this squad down to because I have a pivot point here where it's some shooting that can go in both directions. This is almost down. And if I do shoot through that, I can start targeting characters, which are juicy kill point options, I'm sure. So
They are.
the power level must be pretty nice. But I want to see what I can do over here because I don't want to hang these guys out to dry. But they are doing their job. They're pulling some Marines in this direction away from my castle. So we'll fire the Flamer and the Combi Flamer in here. Since the Combi Flamer automatically hits, I'm going to choose to fire the bolter, but it's at -1 to hit because I'm firing both weapons.
Right.
So I'll do the D6s on the Flamer first.
And then I assume all the bolters in the Plague Marines as well?
All the bolters in the Plague. This whole squad, everything is going to go into him.
Okay.
With the captain's support. Flamer gets D6 and the Combi Flamer D6. So we're going to get 8 shots that hit automatically. Got these right? 2, 4, 6, 8. So these are strength 4 and your toughness 5, so we're wounding on 5s.
You got 3? Yep.
Yeah, 3.
All right, 3 up armor. Aye, okay, failing 2 of those, that's scary. 5 up. Oh, double 1 again. Wow. Okay, the Flamers shoot right through them, so that's 2 bolters going down. There's 1 bolter left in the squad. Now
we got 2 bolters that are firing, hitting on 3s, and then the sergeant's bolter. So I'll do the 2 bolters hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Rapid firing. No 1s, so we don't have to re-roll those. And 5s to wound with these. Got 1.
So 1 3 up armor. We're good so far.
Captain, since he's firing the combi weapon, he hits on 4s with the bolter.
Okay.
He does hit because he's a cat, so he's a sergeant. Sergeant is not going to wound though. Now the captain firing his mastercrafted bolt gun at the same target, rapid fire range. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because he's a captain. 2 hits, and it's strength 4, so I need 5s. Can't get 3. So we got 3 bolters and a storm bolter from the sergeant firing at that squad, and the heavy bolter is also going to target that squad, but Luka, I'm going to play another command stratagem.
Oh.
Hellfire shells.
No!
Alright, so I forgot to play this on this heavy bolter.
But you still, it's okay, you have so many.
Heavy bolter, yep. So Hellfire shells, you know how this works, I'm sure.
Yep.
I get 1 shot at it, but if it does hit, it's D3 mortal wounds.
Just flat D3 mortal wounds.
And it's going to help me against that toughness 5.
Yeah, you might as well. So 1 shot hitting on a 3.
Here it is.
And you get to reroll 1s. That's just D3 mortal wounds.
So D3 mortal wounds.
Hellfire shells for 2.
2, that's not bad.
That's
I'll take
not
that.
too shabby. Nothing to scoff at killing Plague Marines here. Disgusting resilience. Oh, wow. I actually get the double 5.
So we tried.
Yeah, it's an honorable. Jeez,
Right.
I haven't been making these all game.
Yeah, I definitely can't complain. You've been failing a lot of the DRs this turn. So I got bolters and a storm bolter from the sergeant to finish up the shooting, hitting on 3s. I'm out of the 6-inch range. I didn't keep him in the bubble.
Right.
So we got these hits.
1 miss is not that bad.
Nope. And 5s.
We've got 1.
We got 1.
All right, armor. We're okay.
Fire here. So we're going to pop the Wisdom of the Ancient stratagem again. We know what that is. It provides the bubble, rerolling 1s. We're going to take these autocannons and try to grind down this squad right here.
Leave me be!
Alright, so it's a handful of dice. We got 8 shots going down range. Make sure I got the right number in my hand this time. And, hitting on 3s, but because of the spell, we're hitting on 4s, but I am rerolling 1s because he is the Wisdom of the Ancients.
Not a
Allows
bad
himself
roll.
to re-roll.
So
Oh, look at that though, the spell.
It mattered.
Yep.
At least I'm happy with that.
Alright, so we got strength 7 against toughness 5, so wounding on 3s.
Oh, not bad.
Okay.
4 wounds.
At -1.
Yeah. Okay, 4 up armor. Not great. Not great. This could be the end. That's 2 damage each, right?
2 damage a pop.
So the first guy of the 3 is dead. Second guy of the 3 is dead. And the sergeant, he's alive.
That's big. That's very good for the sergeant.
I mean, they're going to run away now. Lost 7 guys. With the sergeant, I could survive on a 1. Oh my goodness. You know what? We're going to keep a flail. We're going to keep a flail around.
So the heavy bolter here is going to, the twin heavy bolter is going to fire at this infantry squad, try to take them down to a reroll for the morale check.
Right.
So 6 dice. We got the Wisdom of the Ancients 6-inch bubble, so 3s rerolling 1s.
We got 1 reroll.
Wisdom of the Ancients is big.
Otherwise a solid hit.
Yep. Strength 5, toughness 5, 4s.
Got 4.
4.
With a -1, I'm looking for a 4 up armor. Again, making 1. No! My kitty dice are betraying me. Disgust resilience. No! Only making 1. Okay. It's 2 dead. That actually starts eating up my plasma now. So I've only got 2 plasma guns left in the squad. And we're popping kill shot now as well. Might as well.
Everybody's favorite. I get to do this twice. It's rare. I got that first turn shot. So
That's pretty critical.
we got the everybody's favorite kill shot. So we'll start with these tanks here, and we can target individual targets. So we'll try to mop up some of these maybe lower ones while we throw the big las cannons down range. All right, so we're going to start with Predator number 3, and he's going to take his 2 las cannons and go down range on the Plague Burst Crawler, while the Predator autocannon is going to target that last man standing to try to finish him off to get those power level points. Yeah. Autocannon gets 2d3 shots on the lone guy.
3 shots.
3.
Not bad. He's going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
-1, hitting on 4s.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got my BS up. 4s.
We got 2.
All right, not bad. 3s, 2s to wound because of kill shot.
Kill shot, I don't want to forget that. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, it's only monsters and vehicles. But yeah, still got a wound with a -1.
-1.
4 up armor save, surely. Oh, I made it!
Good.
Nice.
Now his cannon's down the range at the crawler. This is hitting on 3s because we didn't move. Rerolling the 1 because of the captain saying get on target, which we do.
And 2s to wound.
Kill shot, against the vehicle.
Nice.
We got it.
All right, I got 2 5-up saves I got to make here. I'm going to make zilch, so it's going to be 2d6 plus 2 damage because of kill shot. Woo! 11. And discuss resilience. Okay, we are making enough to survive. So I have 7 wounds I am taking in total, bringing me down to 2.
All right, so the Demon Prince is now blocking my line of sight to this guy right here. So this Predator Annihilator is going to send all of its guns downfield because when we set this up, when you put him down, Luka, this was my first drop after that guy went down. So we're at the edge of 48-inch range, which was out of your entry cannon range, but
yeah,
all 4 last cannons are going down there. And we're hitting on 3s.
Rolling 1s, yep. This could be the end of, or this guy alone could just kill my Plague Rift Bow.
This is my hunter right here. That's why he's got the wolf heads on him.
2s to wound.
Kill shot. That lieutenant. See, I was going to bring the lieutenant today, but...
You could re-roll that failed wound roll if you wanted. Oh, you already used the re-roll on the damage.
Use it up.
Demon saves. Oh, we'll make 1. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 2 damage. Okay, for 9 damage in total. 9 disgusting resilient rolls. Woo! Oh, that looked good at first, all the 4s. So that's still going to be 6 damage. That puts him down to 6. Someone is having a pretty great shooting phase. Joe.
All right, so this guy, we're kind of a little cut off here, and my targets are destroyed downfield, so unfortunately I can't split my fire yet. I was trying to take him down, but to get to the characters, so now unfortunately he's going to take everything from here.
2 last cannons and a Predator autocannon.
We'll start with the autocannon.
Yep, 2d3.
That's 4. Still hitting on 4s because of that spell. Rerolling 1s.
Got 1 to reroll.
Captain is telling him get... Oh no, this is the Wisdom of the Ancients. See, if it was the captain, he might have got a hit out of it, but the Dreadnought doesn't have that kind of clout.
3s to wound. We got
1.
1 wound.
This 1.
4 up armor. Nope. 3 damage, so he's probably dead. Oh, it's actually 4 damage.
Well, no, he's at infantry.
Oh yeah.
3.
Oh, he was so...
Oh, the good thing I hit it with the Predator. That was the plan, though.
Do I command point reroll that?
Look at those cats. The cats are telling you to do
No, he's not gonna live the last cannons. What do you command points? No, he's dead. You know what? Bam, rip. You did it. You got him. They're gone. I'm curious, though. This is not me actually rerolling it. Okay, I would have failed. Well, that concludes shooting. So on to morale, where you don't have to take anything, and on my end, you wipe them out, so they're done. Over here, no casualties, but I did take 4 casualties to that 1 Plague Marine squad. Their bravery, it's not bravery, sorry, it's Age of Sigmar. Leadership 8, so they're going down to leadership 4. On a 5 or 6, they're running, but they are sticking around. Yeah, that squad is gone, so I'm just going to take that off the table. One thing we forgot to do, Joe did say he wanted a charge here, and we kind of skipped past that after shooting. I technically said, here's a battle shock phase, because I don't expect the Crimson Fist to charge.
I normally don't, and you're being gracious enough to let me go back to it, because the plan was to charge this vehicle to try to stop it from shooting. That was the goal. But now that I'm looking at this squad, since there's only 2 guys left, and I got some, power level out there, I could charge here.
Right.
You're out of the range of the bubble to reroll your 1s for your rapid fire, so you could possibly kill yourself in the rapid fire phase. And maybe I can do some damage and see if my captain can live up to his name with that power fist. I mean, I do have a power fist, but I don't know. It was the plan was to go here. I'm gonna, if you let me be gracious enough to go back, I'm gonna target this unit right here.
You're gonna charge just that unit there?
I'm gonna try to charge him.
All right, so they'll rapid fire, but I don't think they're gonna supercharge. I'm too afraid of rolling a 1. Yeah, no supercharging here. We've got 1 hit. Wounding on a 3 though. We got a wound.
All right, okay, 6 up save.
All right.
So you blasted a guy.
He goes down.
And now was it 7-inch charge it was?
This is a 7-inch charge, yeah.
So 7 inches. This is your number, so I try to get odds are in your favor.
No.
No, not even close.
You want to charge the captain?
Captain, you're gonna get 2 more shots of rapid firing at him.
4 more shots.
Yeah.
I could supercharge these for 2 damage a pop, but you have a 4 vulnerable save, and I'm only hitting on 6s.
Well, I committed to this course of action. I'm probably gonna get killed for it in the comments, but we're gonna do it again.
All right, I will supercharge this one, though I don't want to. Ooh, we got 2 hits. Oh, it's still not enough to kill him. 2s to wound for 2.
4 up Iron Halo save.
He takes 2 damage.
Well, the Emperor protected me a little bit. All right, so hope this is worth it now. The captain's got to get in. His job is to finish them off with that power fist. That's really cocked.
Yeah, I'll let you reroll that one. That was pretty bad, I guess. 3 and 8. I think yeah, you're definitely with an 8 because the other guys only need a 7.
So the dice gods protected me on that one.
Okay, now let's resolve this. I'll remember that for their battle shock in case you kill any more off.
Okay. Captain gets 4 attacks. He hits on 2s normally, but that power fist is -1 to hit. So we're hitting on 3s, we're rolling 1s.
Okay. Oh, there's 1, 2.
That's the power fist rule. But we got some good hits here. This is strength 8 against toughness 5. Still 3s.
2 wounds is
That's enough to do the damage.
All right, 6 up armor saves. We make 1, so it's gonna be D3 damage for 1. And do I ignore it? Nope. That does finish off this guy, leaving only my sergeant left.
Yep.
So I'm still good on that 1 battle shock roll because I rolled a 2. So I guess he would have had to kill them all off. Anyways, I'll swing back with my plague knife. Give him a stab. 4. 3s to hit you back. We got 1 miss, not rerolling, and 4 to wound. Rerolling 1 because it's a plague weapon, but it goes through. And no AP, so it's your normal save. 3 up. You're good. No damage. And then the battle shock phase would happen. Then he wouldn't run. Again, Joe doesn't have to take any battle shocks, and then we'll go to Death Guard turn 2. Restoratives on my tank for 1 wound. Alright, up to 7. Putting him to 7. So this Plague Burst Crawler is going to move 9 inches to there. He's got to get up the board. He's got other targets to go for. Actually, he's got to kind of go back and go over this way a little more. Just because we got to make room for this boy. We do have to advance this Plague Burst Crawler. Huh. Gonna go an extra 6 inches. I don't need him to go super far. I just have to go up to here. Because I want to shoot my Plague Spitters at that squad. Just so he's within 9 inches of them to flame them down. They are assault weapons, so they automatically hit, which is nice. Plague Marines are going to move up 5 inches. As Plague Marines always do. Slowly marching up the field, hopefully not dying. Like chumps. Well, I guess I'm just going to start throwing the characters away. Here we go. They got to get into combat.
That's the kill box right there, Luka.
I know. You know what? They seen what happened earlier. They don't care. The Demon Prince is looking for a fight. I don't have a whole lot of models to fight with, so I have to kind of throw my Warlord out there. And at the end of the movement phase, everything's kind of dropping down in this kill zone. And Terminators and Typhus coming down for some final support. Hopefully they can make a difference. If they can make 9-inch charges, of course. So on to the Psyche phase, we're going to have Typhus cast Miasma of Pestilence. He gets it just with a 6. And that'll go on the Blightlord Terminator, so they're -1 to hit. Because they're going to be a big threat, and I need them to stick around. And then he'll go ahead and cast Blades of Putrefaction as well. Which he fails on a 5, because that goes off on a 6.
Yeah, reroll.
I could. I don't think I'll need it all that bad. That's more or less used for vehicles, so I'll try and save more rerolls for later on. I think we're going to go just do a Smite from the Demon Prince, because Miasma's already been cast. So the Smite goes off on a 7. It's going to be D3 mortal wounds against the Stern Guard. 1 Stern Guard goes down.
This guy right here.
Bye-bye. And then we have the Malignant Plague Caster. We're going to do Putrescent Vitality. We fail with a 4. And then he is also going to cast Smite. He gets it with a 9. It's going to be D3 mortal wounds to those Stern Guard for another 1 dead Stern Guard.
Okay.
Boop. So 2 go down. So the second phase is done. All we got was Miasma and a couple Smites off, which is fine. On to the shooting phase, where we're going to start with this Plague Burst Crawler, because all it's doing is firing its 2 Plague Spewers at those Tactical Marines. Uses his Strength, which is currently down to 5. So 2d6 automatic hits. Again, these are assault weapons, so he can fire it after advancing. Only getting 3 hits, though. Oh, that's not good. Man, why do I got to roll a 3? I'll command point the 1. Okay, we got a 4. And the Tallyman is kind. He is!
Yeah, it's 2 in a row.
Tallyman. So we got 6 hits. 3's to wound. Rerolling any 1s, because it is a plague weapon. Alright, 4 wounds.
Alright, so we're on a 4-up save.
Oh, we kill 3 of them unless you want to reroll.
No, the Emperor is not protecting us here, so they're gone.
Joe is going to be kind of let me go back to the moon phase where I meant to fall this guy out of combat in that direction.
That's the reciprocation. You gracious enough to let me go back to that charge phase, so.
All friendlies here. Nothing but friendlies. Now I got to shoot with this thing, and I don't know what to do because I want to kind of shoot him away with entropy cannons. But he's got a 4-up and vulnerable save. You know what? We're going to go to the Tallyman, who's going to throw a Blight Grenade at that tactical marine squad, but they're being augmented by the biologist putrefier. So blight grenade is d6 hits for 1. Well, not auto hits, shots. Hitting on not that, but rerolling for the demon prince. All right, we begrudgingly get 1 hit, which is strength 4 currently because of the putrefier. So 4 to wound. Rolling 1s because it's a plague weapon. Okay, no. I guess my malignant plague caster will fire his bolt pistol at that tactical squad. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 4. Nothing. This plague marine squad is going to... Oh, man. You know, we're going to fire everything at this captain. We're going to try to get rid of him. Not supercharging the plasma, though, because I can't afford it. I don't have my reroll, and my demon prince is too far away. All right, plasma. Let's see if you can do it. We're hitting on 3s. It's a good start. Why didn't I supercharge? It's a good start. 3s to wound. Why didn't I supercharge? 3 wounds.
All right, this is the Iron Halo here. 4 up.
Okay.
Wow, what's happening to me?
That's only 2 damage in total, so he's down to 1 unless you want to reroll. I do have bolters coming in still.
I'm gonna keep my reroll.
Cool.
Down to 1.
Right, let's see if a bolt gun will take him out. 3s to hit. 3 misses. 4s to wound. Okay.
Wow.
That's a lot of wounds. That's 6 wounds.
My armor is my contempt, and the Emperor protects. We need 3 ups here.
And he's... Okay,
That's
I got
way
him.
too many. I only got 1 reroll, so he's dead.
Yep, he goes down to, well, plasma and bolter fire, to be fair.
Right.
But I do get rid of that captain, who is a big
That hurts.
thorn in my side. So that leaves open my Plague Burst Crawler, who is going to spend 1 command point on something machines. That is blasphemous machines. So he'll be hitting on 4s again, but it costs me a command point, which the tally man might be kind enough to give me back. He does!
Wow.
Woohoo!
Trifecta, Luka.
Oh my gosh, this has never happened this many times. Last time it was 2, and that was after so many tries. This is 3 times in a row. So we are going to have the slugger that's going to go into them. Try and shoot them up there, because it's the only thing... I guess no, we're going to shoot them over there. Yeah, they got to be dealt with. And then the mortar and the entropy cannon is going to go into the middle predator. Is that the Annihilator? The old Annihilator pattern? Yeah, number 2.
Boy.
So we're hitting on 4s. Awful. Oh, D6 shots from the mortar. For 1. Hitting on a 4. He hits. Wounds on a 3. We got a whole wound.
All right, get a save versus 5 up.
Oh, this is only D3 damage from the mortar. We do 1 damage to the middle guy, because that's the only one I was trying to take him out. Yeah. My Blight Lord Terminator is going to unleash everything into those tactical marines. Just as an easy, hopefully easy target. Okay, here are the combi bolters into the tactical marines. We're rolling any 1s because we love our Demon Prince Warlord. Hey, this is actually a solid hit so far. Oh, only 1 miss. Forced to wound. Woo!
Wow.
Wow.
Big news.
Terminators. 8 wounds with bolters.
All right, so the Tactical Marines, we're taking 8 saves on, is it 3 ups, right? Just combi bolters?
Yeah, just combi bolters.
3 ups. Emperor, come on.
Woo,
Yeah,
4!
Really not in his favor today.
Okay.
All right, so...
Leaves the heavy bolter
1,
alive.
2, 3, 4, yeah.
Well, heavy bolter stands alone. Let's see if the blight launcher can take him out, though. 2 shots. 2 hits. Oh, we rolled 1. It's a plague weapon. We have 1 wound.
All right, so we're saving on a 5 up.
Huh.
No,
Oh,
can't do it.
heavy bolter goes down to the blight. Well, that's it for shooting. So the only thing I really have left is charging.
Oh, you know what? There was a sergeant guy. There was a 6-man squad.
Ooh, he's still alive. Okay. Well, I guess I don't really have any other shooting, though. Well, maybe he's got range with his pistol. Yeah, he's only got 3 inches on his pistol, and everyone else is already shot. So we're going to move on to charging, and we're going to start with... I'm going to say the Demon Prince into the Stern Guard.
All right, we got 7 rapid-firing special issue bolt guns, hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s for the captain. A lot of 1s.
Cool. We got
So a lot of 1s.
any 6s yet?
No 6s.
Oh, the reroll might help. It helps
3,
twice.
2. All right, strength 4, needing 5s to wound you with -2 on the AP. I couldn't get it.
All right, let's see if I make this charge any bigger numbers, like an 8, maybe. That is definitely in because I'm within 9 inches, so that'll get him to right about there. The Terminator's up next. They need a 9. Hard 9. Hard 9! Oh, I could reroll the 1 into a 6. Whatever, I'll do it. 6! Kitty! Nope, close. Tallyman, please make up for my mistake. No, I got an 8. That cost me a command point.
That was a good.
Well, might as well charge in Typhus. Looking for a 9.
Wow.
He got the hard 9. Boop-a-da-boo. To about there. Huh. Well, I might as well charge the Tallyman in. See where he... Same target, Stern Guard. 8. Ooh. So the Tallyman is going to make it in as well. Well, that's pretty much it. I guess I might as well go on to... we'll start with Typhus. He'll swing first. He's going to swing with his Mastercrafted Man Reaper, hitting on 2s. Maybe within range of the Demon Prince? I guess I forgot to pile in, so... I was already within 6, now I'm for sure within 6. Rerolling. Okay, doesn't matter. But I got Death of the False Emperor, which hits on a 2. There we go. And these are wounding on 3s. Only strength 7. So 2 go through.
Okay, 6 ups are required. We got 1.
Okay.
So the Stern Guard dies, but 1 does live. We're going to pull... We'll pull this guy over here.
Alright. Are you going to spend... Do you have 2 command points?
I have 1 left.
Oh, okay.
I can't do the interrupt.
I'll go with the Tallyman then. Tallyman has 3 attacks on 3s. Rerolling these 2 failed hit rolls because he is a Tallyman. They all fail. Wounding on a 4. We got a wound. No AP though. He's got 3 up armor. You're good.
Make it.
And then the Demon Prince will pile into there and try and carve him up. 7 attacks with the Demon Prince on 2s. Wow. Reroll the 1. We have 2 Death of the False Emperors hitting on 2s. Oh, 9 hits. Strength 7, so 3's to wound.
Nice.
Okay, that's really good. 8 wounds.
All right, we got the big Ocho here. Looking at 5s, -2. 5s will save me. I don't see a lot. I got 2 here, but we're losing 2, 4, 6 out of 7 guys. It's a lot.
There's 1 guy left.
1 guy left. So going to be the Sergeant that's on your Demon Prince.
Alrighty. And then he'll not bother consolidating. And that is it for me, and you get to fight back with that Sergeant.
Alright, the Veteran Sergeant of the Veteran Stern Guard, he has 3 base attacks plus 1 for the chainsword, so he got me fooled up there. Back at your Demon Prince, he's hitting on 3s. I am rerolling 1s because there is a captain within 6 inches.
Alright, we
I got
all
my
hit.
hits, but this is just a chainsword, strength 4 against your big toughness, so I need 5s to get a wound.
You got 2.
And there's 6.
Alright, so I do have the Relic, which gives me a 2-up armor save. It makes both of them, and on a 4-up, more wounds back at you. Nothing, no!
Alright, so he is a veteran of veteran, which means he has a leadership 9. However, we lost 9 guys, so that 9 plus 1 will still kill him. There's no way we could save. I don't have the command points to do the automatic insane bravery, so
he's out of here.
He's dead.
And I have none to take on my end. And we're going to move on to turn 3 for the Crimson Fist.
Oh, we got 1 more.
Ooh.
We do have 1 more leadership.
Oh, yeah.
Because that squad that had 6 men, normally I run 5-man squads, but I packed in the extra guy because of the Razorback. That sergeant was still alive, so I lost 5 men. He has a leadership of 8, so it's going to be this plus 5, and it's an 8, so he actually holds.
He's good. Nice. So let's start your turn. You have restoratives.
I got the choice here. I'm going to go with Predator number 2 is my linchpin, my Annihilator. So,
He just automatically
it's automatic, right? Because
yeah.
it's a D3.
Goes up to
So he's
11.
back up to max. I rolled the 1 anyway. All right, so for movement, I'm going to take my Land Raider. He's going to move his 10. So I'm just going to slide him up here. I'm going to leave the
Leave El
him inside.
Capitan.
Yep, I'll just keep it like that so we don't have to worry about pivoting or anything because it's not necessary. But we're going to push him forward. His goal is maybe to possibly next turn get out and kill Typhus or him. I think my shooting should be able to take him down because characters don't stop characters, you said, right? We got the beta rule.
The new beta rule.
So I do have 1 more stratagem to play, kill shot, so I can get a lot of damage. Or is he a monster?
He's not a monster.
All right, so the kill shot won't affect him, but kill shot will affect that tank
Wait,
down
what am I
there.
talking about? Of course he's a monster. I'm thinking of something else. I'm sorry.
All right, so kill shot will affect
He is a
monsters
monster,
and
yeah.
vehicles, right?
I was
so
big brain fart on my end. Ignore that.
that's all right. So this whole thing, I have good options. I mean, that's the guy. That's the guy that the whole
That's the
mission
whole
is,
point.
right?
Yeah.
King. All right, so the other movement, the sergeant will try to take position up here. So after the shooting is done and the smoke is cleared, if I can get a charge off in any of these directions, maybe I'll be able to finish off a character that's wounded. At least that's the thought process. Could do. All right, we got shots going here, and I'm going to put everything into him because you got disgusting, resilient, and toughness 5.
Yep.
So the whole squad is going to empty into him.
Yep, and the points only count. The whole unit is dead, so just the 1 guy left. Good to take him out.
So we got 4 bolter marines and then the sergeant.
The storm bolter. Yep. Hitting on.
Actually, I'm sorry, you must have killed 1. Yeah, 1 died from the explosion.
Oh,
1, 2.
yeah.
So it's only 3 marines.
I was counting him as one of the 4.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think 1 guy died in the explosion of the vehicle. So we got, or maybe the plasma got him. But anyway, 1, 2, 3 marines and the storm bolter.
All right, these are hitting on 3s.
No rerolls. Captain's going.
Oh.
Well, they were 2s.
4s.
5s because of the toughest.
Oh, 5s. Yeah, sorry. 1 wound.
1.
All right, 1 3-up armor. Well, okay, no, I thought it was a 2. We're good. Oh, you have a heavy bolter still, though.
Heavy bolter. We have no more command points because I'm saving that one kill shot stratagem because I still want to kill the monster in the tank, so I'm not going to be able to do Hellfire Shells, but here it is, heavy bolter, hitting on 3s.
Woo!
He's accurate.
4s.
Now the 4s because of the toughness. Only one, but it...
4 up. That's good.
That's good enough. Land Raider, I moved up to flank here. We're going to put the small arms fire with the heavy bolter, twin heavy bolter and storm bolter into the Terminators, and the 2 last cannons are going to target Typhus. All right, we got the twin heavy bolter at the Terminators, hitting on 3s.
It would be not
no rerolls.
miasma.
No rerolls though. This is the -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So 4s,
But
look at all those 1s.
It works out to be the same in the end. 3 hits.
Yeah, he's still staying in his tank.
4s to wound because of T5. Got 2. 1 3 up armor saves. Oh, I don't want to see that. All right, disgusting resilience. Okay, we take 1 damage.
Storm bolter is in rapid fire range on the Terminators, hitting on 4s because of the miasma.
Yep.
And wounding on 5s. I need 1 out of this. Nope.
No.
Couldn't.
So we'll put that wound on the sword guy. Actually, no, he's pretty far away. Ugh, yeah, I guess it'll be the sword guy.
Now the twin las cannons on Typhus.
Woo!
We're hitting on 3s on him. He's clear.
Yep, just
3s.
normal. 2
2
hits.
misses though.
Okay, 3s to wound him.
Only 1.
Got 1. All right, Cataphractii Terminator armor, save him. Why does it not save him? Could be D6 damage. I guess.
I have no rerolls left, so it's whatever I roll.
You could flat kill him if I fail my. You know, I'll reroll it. We fail it still. Tally man, be kind. I do.
Look at this. 3 for 5.
Well, I think that's like 4 for like 6 or something.
4 for 6.
That's the
He
4th
only
one,
failed
yeah.
2.
Oh, hey, D6 damage. Just lay it on me.
I have no command points.
Let's see,
I need the
1.
6 here.
Okay, 3. That's a good happy medium between what we both wanted. Disgusting resilience. He'll take 2. Down to 4.
Sergeant is going to target the tally man with his storm bolter. He's at close range, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
3 hits, wounding on 5s because of my T5. I got 1. 3 up armor. Whoop. Okay, discuss resilience. Nope. 3 wounds remaining.
So this Razorback, he's sticking his nose out from behind the containers. He's going to try to finish the lone guy that's left over from that squad. All right, we got 6 shots with twin heavy bolter, hitting on 3s because it didn't move. And there's no rerolls because I couldn't get that, but no 1s.
And
good hits.
4 to wound.
Strength 5, toughness 5.
3. This is probably the end of him. 4 ups. Ooh. 1 disgusting resilient. He is dead. I'm not going to bother rerolling. He's just going to go down.
All right, I got my 1 command point I've been saving for that 1 last kill shot that I got because I got first turn and I've been able to protect this castle. So 1 kill point left. It's spent now on kill shot for these 3 tanks within 6 inches of each other. I am going to get the buff. We made sure he was within 6 of all 3 of them, so they are re-rolling the 1s.
All right, we starting off the big guy in the middle against the Demon Prince.
This is my Predator. Got the 2 wolf heads on it. We're going to go right for the Warlord, which the mission is Kingslayer. So we got 4 shots. Little thematic here. We're aiming right at him. Right at your Demon Prince.
Hitting on
Close
3s.
range. 3s re-rolling 1s.
Okay, we got 3 hits so
All
far.
right, the captain is saying you must get this hit. Bring down the Warlord.
Okay.
Bring him down.
4 hits. 2s to wound because of kill shot.
It's monster, right? So we
Yeah.
got kill shot wounding on 2s.
We don't want to see 1s.
No
Oh, okay.
1s.
That's
This guy's
4.
been good all game.
All right, I have my demon save. We're going to make 2 of them, so I'll count myself lucky on that. And this is going to be 2d6 plus 2 damage.
All right, I got no rerolls, but we're relying on that kill shot stratagem.
Oh, 10.
That's a lot. That's enough to...
All right, I'm relying on revolting resilience here. 4 up to ignore damage.
I see some 4s. Looks like more than half. No, right?
That's
right
exact
in the
half,
middle.
yep. So 5 damage he takes. Down to 3.
Only one that can... He can't see anything over there. These 2... Well, it's only him left. Can target that way. So now, since his sight is limited, we're going to put everything into the Kingslayer. So Predator autocannon, 2d3 shots.
Be gentle. 3 shots.
3s rolling 1s for the captain bubble.
Oh.
We need 1 to get through because you have 3 damage left. This could do it. Strength 7, toughness 6.
Yep, so 2s to wound again. That's
We
a
got
wound.
wound at -1.
So I have a 3 up armor save now. We're okay.
And now the last cannons.
2
Last
last
cannons
cannons,
hitting
yep.
on 3s, rerolling 1s.
We got
1 hit.
1 hit.
Wounding on 2s because of the
You don't want to see a 1.
stratagem.
That's a 2. Demon save. He fails for d6 plus 1 damage.
All right, big number. No.
2. Revolting resilience. He takes 1 damage, down to 2. Oh, that's scary. For both you and me.
He's still alive after 2 tanks of fire point blank at him. These 2 did have sight down there, and this one had no sight, so we had to force here. This still has an option to either go after your tank or him, but I got the Dreadnought on this was going to be my cleanup roll. I'm going to go with him first to try to finish your Demon Prince. So if I can't finish him, he'll finish him, and if I do, then he got shots down range.
Right, okay.
That's the strategy. So we got 8 shots with the Dreadnought. He's all by himself out there, hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
Oh, it barely needs them. Only 2 misses. These are strike 7,
Strike
so
7.
3s to wound again.
That's big.
Okay, 5 wounds. My 2-up goes to a 3-up. Oh, he's failing 2 of those. He's actually statistically dead here. 2 damage a shot for each one that goes. You know what? I'm going to reroll one of those. What am I talking about? I'll reroll the 2. Oh, it still fails.
This is big, Luka.
Tallyman.
Oh, it was on a 2.
It was so close. Okay, so that's down to CP. That means I have to take 4 Disgusting Resilience. Oh,
wow.
I got excited. He's got 1 wound left. So he's down to 1.
High drama.
Okay, we still have a Mastercrafted bolt gun.
Right,
Okay, yeah,
and a Predator with kill shot.
Yeah, in case you don't want to devote the entire Predator to him.
So we're going to shoot the Mastercrafted bolt gun on him. I think if he charges, he should be able to take him out, but I do have an option to charge either one. But Mastercrafted bolt gun, we're at close range. We're hitting on 2s,
Yep.
rerolling 1s. Both
Okay,
hit.
good start.
Strength 4, wounding on 5s. We need the 5s. We haven't had them yet from the Mastercrafted bolt gun. We
Okay.
got 1,
Oh.
and it will be 2 damage if you don't save.
It's -1, right?
Yes.
And we a save with a 2-up to a 3-up.
Pretty sure it's just 1. All right, I'm not going to split fire. I really would like to throw 2 last cannons down range at the Plague Crawler to try to get him down into his wound bracket since now he's in range, but I'm paying for that price of not charging that tank and charging those men. And he's able to fire again, but this is the priority of the mission, so everything into him.
Okay.
2d3 with the Predator autocannon. We're on kill shot. This is my best chance to get him. 2d3.
What
Big
is this?
number. Big number.
4 shots, hitting on
Yep.
3s, rerolling 1s.
Here we go.
Okay, 3 hits.
All right.
Still 2s to wound, because strength 7, plus 1 to wound.
Against the monster. We got the wounds.
I've already used my reroll, so 3-up armors. 1 gets through for 4 damage. This is it. He's probably done. Oh no. Huh! Yep, he fails 2 of them. I had no rerolls. I've already used it. He goes down. You got him. Warlord down. But he survived 3 predators.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about maybe going him here.
Charging him. Typhus can do a lot of damage.
He can.
3 damage a swing.
But then if he falls back, he can't charge next phase and kick the crap out of me.
It's true.
And,
So we are going to have the
I
predator.
am. I'm going to do the Land Raider into Typhus because I'm going to get charged anyway, but my thought process again here is to try to keep everything off of this. Even though I have no more kill shot, it is still my castle and fire base. If I can keep these guys off of me for 1 more round, I will be able to target Terminators because they are moving at 4 inches. It's slow, right?
Oh, yeah, they are.
So this is going to get charged anyway. We're going to go in here. Let's try it. I think it's unfailable, but you got any shooting?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to throw the bees at you.
Here it is, the bees.
Pistol 2d6, 8 shots. These always hit on 5s, even in Overwatch. The bees. Nah, nothing hits.
Range, charge distance,
Oh,
4.
yeah, he's good.
I'm just going to...
Crash right into me.
This captain is going to charge the Tallyman. I
I-
got some shooting.
I do have a plasma pistol. Yeah, I'll supercharge it. Nah, it misses.
Get me in.
I'm thinking a 4 will get you in.
Yeah, I'm under 5.
Yeah, so 4 will get you in.
All right, so looking for a 4.
Oh, that's
Okay,
definitely more
buddy.
than a 4. So he's in, and then we have 1 more charge you want
Last
to do.
charge. Looks like another 4 maybe, or 3, but that's enough.
But he'll throw grenades at you.
Oh, yeah, he's got...
Grenade D6. He's got hyper blight grenades, hitting on 6s. That does not even add up to 6.
All right, so we get our little charge right there. I didn't declare him as a charge, so I can't attack him. I'll just go right there.
Okay. Is that the end of your charge phase?
Yeah, actually, what is it, a 3-inch
Heroically intervene?
for heroic
Yeah, I was
intervention?
going
I'm
to say, yeah,
go
if
over
you,
there.
if you want to avoid that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, we're going to pick the captain as the first guy to attack. He's going to get 4 attacks against the Tallyman.
The Tallyman, yep.
So hitting on 2s normally, but it's a power fist, so it's hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because he's a captain.
Oh, there's the ones.
So many times, Luka. I've been really fortunate this game. We got
2
2.
hits, 3s to wound.
Oh, no.
Okay, he
A
doesn't,
fail.
doesn't do much.
All right, so we're going to do the sergeant. I didn't want to get heroically intervened, so I kind of went on this side
Yep.
against the grenade guy. So 2 attack space with a chainsword +1, so hitting on 3s. I'm not in the 6-inch range, so but it doesn't matter. 2 hits, wounding toughness 5.
Yep.
5s.
You got a
1.
wound. 3-up armor. We're okay.
Got the Land Raider charging here. Well, you didn't want. Do you have an
No.
interrupts? Okay.
You may attack.
Yeah. So hitting on 6s, 6 attacks. Oh, nothing.
Alrighty. I'll go with Typhus first and work my way around.
Okay.
So I'll go with Typhus. He'll wrap up around this way. And then he'll do Veterans of the Long War before he swings to try and see if I can do any more damage to this Land Raider. Tallyman! Nope. Down to 4. 4 attacks hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for his... Actually, I gotta check how close he is to there. I am within range to reroll. And it gives me an extra hit. Wounding on 4s because of Veterans. T8 on a Land Raider. Rerolling 1s is a Plague Weapon. Veterans didn't help. 1 wound at -3. That's fine. 5 up. So that's a fail. It's just flat 3 damage.
Man Reaper?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
He's down to 13 now. I'll go with the Tallyman swinging at the captain. 3 attacks. 2 dead to the False Emperors. Sure. Oh, I'm just gonna beat you down with my fists. Force to wound. We got 3 wounds. Oh, minus 3 up armors.
This captain couldn't get it done.
Oh my goodness! He just took 3 wounds. What's he doing?
He was supposed to take him out with the Power Fist.
He's down to 2 now.
Awful.
At least this guy's got a Plague Knife. He's gonna pile in and swing. 3 attacks on 3s. Maybe rerolling. I gotta double check if I'm within 7 or not. We are in range, so we will reroll, getting another hit, but it's death to the False Emperor. We're getting 3 hits in total, wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1 for the Plague Weapon. 2 wounds.
Straight up, 3 ups.
Yep, no rend or AP. Oh, he's fine.
The sergeant shows the captain, see, this is big. He couldn't take him out.
I know, and he
buffing
goes...
everything, that 7-inch buff, and now look what happens.
Oh. So,
Alright, I had to stop because, like I said, I was telling Luka, I traditionally have a history of doing very poorly in close combat, and it's coming out bad today. I really thought he was going to take him down, and then he continued to buff everybody, and he took all these wounds, so... all you guys back home, Bob, Don, Matt, all you guys over at the Grim and the War Store, I'm still staying true to how I roll. Bring the big guns, but they don't perform in the hand-to-hand.
That's awful! I suppose that's it for the turn. No morale to take. We're getting kind of down to the nitty-gritty. All we have left are like the big... I got a squad of 7 guys coming up still, but, I mean, that's great and all. Now, time for Restoratives and Nurgle's Gift. I'll do Nurgle's Gift first. So we'll start with Typhus on a 4 up the Land Raider. Takes a mortal wound. It does.
Down to 12.
Yep. And then he's going to pass that off to him, who is within 7, to do a mortal wound to the captain on a 4 up. No, that's it. Restoratives, I'm going to do it on Typhus, I guess. Try and keep him healthy. He heals too, so he's actually back to full. Alright, Plague Marines enter the fray. Tallyman is going to boogie woogie over this way and get out of combat. The Plague Caster is going to go over this way. And, I mean, I guess the Biologist Putrefile will... Oh, knocked your guy over, sorry. You move over 5 inches this way. Blightlord Terminators are moving up 4 whole inches. Really hoping they make a charge here. Pretty critical. And my 2 Plague Burst Crawlers are happy where they are. I don't want to spend any more command points on them moving. We are going to start with this Plague Burst Crawler, who is going to fire his... everything except for his Slugger, which I'm pretty sure I forgot about last turn. The Slugger is going to go that way. And the Mortar and the 2 Entropy Cannons are going to fire at the middle Predator, because that's the only one in range. And line of sight.
I mean, do you want to fire it twice?
Hitting on 4s with the Slugger. Not bad. And 3s to wound for 2 wounds.
So the cover is going to keep me at 3 ups?
Yep, 3 up armors.
Oh man, still losing guys.
1 still goes down. The 2 Entropy Cannons on 4s. 1 hits, wounding on a 3. With a wound. No save, because it's AP -4. D6 damage. Oh.
That's into here?
Oh, no, that's over in the middle one.
Tank?
Oh, do I re-roll that? Do I need anything else for the... Oh, yeah, I'm going to re-roll that. For 4 damage instead. And I get it back on 7. Tallyman. Nope. And the Mortar. D6 shots. 1 shot, hitting on a 4. Wounding on a 3. There we go, got a wound. Yeah, -2 on him for a 5 up. Ooh.
Nope.
D3 damage. 1 more. And this Plague Burst Crawler. The Slugger. Into those Tactical Marines. And the Mortar into that same tank. Slugger on 4 5s because he is quite wounded. His profile goes 4 5 5, so he's never worse than 5s at least. 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
All right, so the Rand and the cover wipe each other out. 3 up armor.
1 more goes
Still
down.
losing people here. All right, he's Pretty him.
D6 shots from the mortar. 4 shots this time. Not bad. Only hitting on 5s though. So let's see some 5s. Yeah, we got a hit. 3 to wound. We got a wound.
So 5 up save. Nothing.
Oh, poor
Soldier's
sergeant.
getting knocked around.
D3 damage for 3. Bring him down to 3, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to move on to the biologist putrefier shooting. He's going to throw his hyper blight grenades at this guy to try and take him out. Scratch that. I'm going to be a cheater. I'm trying not to be a cheater. He fell back. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to have this guy, if he's within 6, it's just to throw a grenade at him.
Yeah, he's got it.
And then the plasma are all going to shoot at the middle predator there.
Been him.
Yeah, and then we're going to also do the rest of the bolters into that one guy as well. Just try and get him out of here. Grenade first for D6 shots. Let's see if we can just overwhelm him with our blight grenades. 3s to hit. Okay. Strength 4 now. 4 to wound. We have, that's actually just a mortal wound.
Oh.
It's just
That's on him?
Yep.
So he's gone.
He just dies. The 3 plasma guns I will supercharge. Oh, I've already used my reroll though, so any one I can't. I'm not going to supercharge it. Ah, of course. 4s to wound. Still got 4 wounds though. 3 wounds. Sorry.
It's here, right?
6 up saves. You need at least one of these.
Got 3 wounds left.
Oh, he's got 1 wound remaining.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the Blight Lord Terminators. They're gonna fire. I guess they'll fire everything at that predator. I think the Blight Launcher will do it, but might as well fire everything. Let's see if the Blight Launcher can take out the predator. 1 hit and no wound. Oh, I was relying on the combis now. 3s to hit with the combi bolters. Okay. 5s to wound that predator. We have 2.
Alright, I need 2 3-ups to keep it alive.
Oh.
Can't do it. Let's see if it blows up.
Please? No.
No.
He's sticking around. Well, he's not blowing up, but I did get rid of the
Got the
predator.
linchpin.
Okay. A little too late though, I think. Typhus is going to throw the bees at the Land Raider again. It's a pistol. So 2d6 shots for 8. He only ever hits on 5s with this. He doesn't have good control of the bees. 6 is to wound. We got 1 wound and it's -4, I think. And it's only -3.
5 up?
Yep.
No.
Just 1 damage
Down
from
to
the
11.
Holy. You know what I forgot is after the movement phase is the psychic phase, which I thought was after the shooting phase for some reason. I'm going to go ahead and do psychic powers. It's not going to change my plan. We're going to start off with a smite from the caster. Why? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I will re-roll one of these. Okay, good. Perfect. The Tallyman does not help. But because that goes off on an 8, he's got a special rule. Every time he casts a spell, the nearest model within range suffers a mortal wound, and Smite will do at least 1 mortal wound, so that should take the captain out.
Yep, so he's gone.
And his next power will be Blades of Putrefaction. We get it with a 7, that'll be on them. Yeah, for a +1 to wound. And if they roll 7 or more to wound, it's a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage. Typhus is going to go ahead and cast Smite. He needs a 6 now for the beta rules. He gets it with a 10 for D3 mortal wounds against the Land Raider. 3 mortal wounds, bringing it down to 8. And then he's going to cast Miasma of Pestilence on the Blight Lord Terminators. He gets that with a 10 as well, so they'll be continuously -1 to hit. And now shooting is done. Yeah, let's go on to charges. Start with the Blight Lords. I think they're the only thing actually charging. Well, I guess he could charge with his Force Staff. Yeah, we'll do the Blight Lords. Got a 9.
Got him.
So with the Blight Lords, I don't want to go too far out of here. I do have the Land Raider's worth a lot of power, but more importantly, there's a certain character in there that I would need to kind of get out of there. Got to crack it open first to get to him. I didn't leave a whole room for the... Well, I'll charge like that, and we'll say that that's the first guy that moved in. And then we're going to try and charge the caster? Playcaster, Malignant Playcaster. 7? Should
That's
get
good
him.
enough.
Should get him in. Then he will end up right there. There we go. Try and pop the big can. Well, that's it. Might as well start with the Terminators. No need to pile in any more than that. I will start with the Flail. Alright, Mr. Flail, you get 2d3 attacks. Not bad. Total of 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. 6 is our Death of the False Emperor, though, which give me an extra attack. Extra d3 attacks. Because every attack you put into the weapon is d3 extra attacks. So, total of 7 attacks. 7 hits. And I should probably roll those hits. They hit on 3s. They all miss. Okay, so these are wounding on 5s normally, but +1 for the plague weapons. Oh man, what's the spell called? Blades of Putrefaction. Okay, we got 3 wounds. And this is a mortal wound in addition in the pool. So he just goes down to 7 wounds. remaining.
So
And
I got 3 saves.
yep, these are all at -2.
So it's 4 ups.
Yep.
1 goes through,
For 2 damage.
and then another one for Immortal, so 3 total.
Yep.
So we're down to 5.
I guess I forgot to track. One of those would have been -3 AP, but I won't worry about that. Now the rest of the guys with their axes. One of them is a sergeant, hitting on 3s. 6s are death to the false emperor. I won't complain about that. 2 misses and 1 death to the false emperor. Just doesn't help. Normally looking for. This puts me up to strength 5, so 5s to wound, down to 4s for the +1 to wound. So these are all rerollable because of plague weapons, getting me 1 additional wound, which is nice. So this one is -3 AP, where these ones are all -2, and this one is also a mortal wound.
All right, so this is the 5 up for that big 6. Failed it, and then
1
4
damage.
2 ups.
Yep. Oh, these are all 4 ups, but you're good.
-2 also.
Yeah, these are all -2. This one was -3.
And what was the damage for him?
That's just 1.
1 damage.
And then 1 mortal wound as well.
So we're down to 3.
Yeah. Probably should have done veterans there. Forgot about it, but maybe I won't need it. We'll go on to the Malignant Plaguecaster swinging his Force Stave in there. It's technically a corrupted staff, but it's the same profile. We all know what it is. He is hitting on 3s. 6s are good. Oh, we love to see those 6s. I've been forgetting about the tally man this whole time. I feel so embarrassed. Okay, we got 4 hits. You know what? If he dies, I won't worry about it. But I know that he missed 3 of his attacks. I could have rerolled, so I'll go back to that if I have to.
Okay.
And these are for wounds. He is wounding on just the 5, actually. Just -1.
3 up. Make it.
Oh, you're good. All right, so I'm just gonna go reroll those 3 attacks with that guy that I missed out on. He would have actually had 3 hits. No more Death of the False Emperor though. So this is going back to the flail when I got
That was extra D3
the
hits.
D3 extra attacks. Yeah. So these all hits, and these are then wounding on 4s. Rolling any 1s. No, there we go. They all missed anyways. Typhus, I will put veterans on because I messed up and didn't do it on the Blight Lords. The Tallyman will give it back on a 7. He does not. I'm down to 1 command point. Okay. Come on, Typhus, hitting on 2s. Rolling any 1s. We have a Death of the False Emperor. Getting an extra hit. Now, because of veterans, I'm moving on 4s. Rerolling any 1s. Okay, it mattered so far. Okay. We have 4 wounds on you at -3.
All right, so these are 5 ups on the Land Raider.
Yep.
Just 1 has to get through.
Yep,
3 got through.
On this thing blows up on a 6, and I really don't want it to because it does D6 mortal wounds, I think. Okay. So he is down. You know what? Let's see if he dies on a 1.
Yeah, because he could die. I'm gonna pop him out the back, but we're gonna see if he dies.
Oh, no.
He's good.
So he'll be over there.
Yep.
The Land Raider goes down,
This is out. Boom.
which is a lot of power, but I still have to kill that Warlord. And then I'll consolidate him 3 inches closer. And he'll end up there. That is it. No morale to take.
And those consolidate?
No, they wouldn't have been able to after their attacks because the Land Raider was still alive.
Oh, okay.
So that's it. We're on to turn 4.
So I'm going to use Restoratives. It's only down 1 wound, so we're going to pick that up on a D3.
Right. Back to full on that pred.
All right, so we're going to move him to get the bubble. Our last shooting phase, we're going to try to take out Typhus. I think with the 4-inch move and a low charge roll, my Warlord could possibly stay alive for the end of this game. So we're going to... I'm sorry, I used the ruler.
That's fine.
We're going to fall back. We're going to go back here 6, and he's going to order that tank to fire at Typhus.
Any other movement?
And there's no other movement because they have line of sight here. This tank has line of sight. It's not going to move. And the rest of this stuff is going to try to go after Terminators because that's the big threat and also a big power level.
A lot of power level on them.
All right, we're going to start here with Typhus. He's going to boost this to, re-rolling the 1s. So we're going to get 2d3 shots with the autocannon.
Okay, Typhus, got to live this. Come on, big boy. Got
3.
Yeah, 3 shots hitting on 3s.
Re-rolling 1s. 2 hits. Strength 7, wounded on 3s.
Yep.
At -1.
Woo! Okay, Terminator armor. You helped me a little bit. So it's flat 3, eh?
Flat 3.
Here we go. He takes 2. Down to 4.
And now the 2 last cannons hitting on 3s,
Yeah.
re-rolling 1s. 2
Two
hits.
hits.
Strength 9, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds
Oh.
at -3.
Cataphracty save? Oh, it saves both.
That's big. All right, so the Warlord is going to double tap his Mastercrafted Bolt Gun, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. And it's strength 4, wounding on 5s. At
Got a wound.
-1 at 2
Ooh.
damage.
3 up armor? No, he's okay.
Okay. So this tactical squad is going to fire at your infantry, Plague Marines. I got a bolter and a storm bolter firing.
Hitting on 3s.
3s. and
hit.
winning on 5s.
Okay, we got a wound. 3 up armor save on my Plague Marines. Disgusting resilience. We're okay.
And
now it's all coming together.
And now the heavy bolter, hitting on 3s.
Oh, jeez, this guy's so accurate.
And winning on 4s. Awful. At the worst time.
Okay,
all right.
Need him to pull through.
Okay, raise back with the twin heavy bolter into your infantry squad. 3s, no rerolls. And strength 5, toughness 5, 4s. That's a good roll.
4 up armor on those Plague Marines. Woo! That's just to counteract your 111, I guess.
Triple cat.
Okay.
Dread. We're going to start with the Dreadnought, firing at your Terminators.
All right.
So we get 8 shots here.
Now they're -1 to hit, unless if you want to change your target.
They got the miasma, right?
Yeah.
All right, so where you're normally hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s.
Okay, I see a couple 3s, so that helped.
Yep, that took 2 out of the mix. And strength 7, wounding on 3s. Now these are 2 damage a pop, so let's see what we got.
-1, so 3 up armor saves. They're okay.
Get through the armor. Predator now is going to also target those Terminators. So we got the autocannon, 2d3 shots.
Ooh,
all right,
okay.
that's
Near max
so far. Yep.
5.
And
Forced to hit.
Forced to hit because of the miasma. That's helped you again.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Big time.
3s to wound. Oh no, the army's buckling.
Failing.
The army's just buckling. 2 last cannons.
2 last cannons. 4s. 1 hit.
3. That's a
1 wound.
4 up. Their ancient armor protects them.
Those cataphracti Terminators.
Yeah, you don't see that tech every day.
No. All right, since that was abysmal, I did nothing.
That was the worst turn by far on your end.
I can't complain. I've had healthy shooting all game. It's just falling apart now at the end. But Warlord is gonna say we got to take down this guy Typhus. I got a 7-inch charge. I'm gonna try to go in for him.
Like a nice moral kill. Yep. That does put you in line.
It defeats the purpose, but let's see what we got.
All right.
Here we go. So 7 inches. No.
Oh, I guess.
But you get your bees.
Oh, it's my bees! Wait, I only have a 6-inch range, I think.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, no bees, no bees. That's the only charge. That was a quick turn, to be fair, yes. I guess we'll go on to the bottom 4 for the Death Guard. Both of us don't really have a whole lot left, but I do have some beefy melee guys on the table still. Restoratives is going to continue to go on Typhus. It'll heal him back to full. He's healed 4 wounds so far.
He's the man.
So Typhus will move. He's going to tuck himself into that corner. 4 inches. 4 inches on the rest of these Blightlord Terminators. They do not move far, everyone. They are so slow. It's brutal. Actually, that guy will make room for that guy to squeeze through. There we go. But he's taking a wound. Plaguecaster's going to jump through. 5 inches. And then the Tallyman will... whatever, he'll come over this. Does he run? Nah, he'll go over this way. Okay, so we got the Plague Marines coming on up. I only got 1 CP left. No Blight Bombardment's I need that for veterans, I think, against all the armor on the field. And the Putrefier will kind of keep up with him. 2 Plague Burst Crawlers going to stick in the back. The Mortars are in good range for things, so I'll keep them where they are. Okay, Psychic Phase, we're going to have Miasma from Typhus go off first. It doesn't. I guess I'm okay with that for now. It helped a lot, though. I'm going to say I got to save my command point, though. So he's going to Smite then. He got it with a 5. Barely. And the captain is closest, I believe?
Yep.
Yeah, the character's half an inch closer, so he's going to take D3 mortal wounds. Just 1.
All right, now he had the Warlord trait,
That's
Iron
right.
Resolve, so it gives him another additional wound, but he has that 6-up Feel No Pain.
I forgot about that.
So let's see if it comes into play for keep his nickname Iron Wolf. Nope. So he's down to 5 because he does have that +1.
Down to 5. This Malignant Plaguecaster is going to go ahead and try and throw it a Smite. He needs a 6 now. He fails. And then we're going to have Blades of Putrefaction on the Terminators behind him. Which he gets with a 6. So that's the +1 to wound. A 6 to wound is a mortal wound in addition. Again, it's mostly to help out with armor. But that's it for my psychic powers. Typhus is going to throw bees at the captain for shooting. For a total of 8 bees going at the captain. 5s to hit, as that's what they always hit on. Oh, and by the way, the Nurgle's Gift, there's nothing in range to apply at the start of the turn. I just forgot to mention that. 1 hit with no wound. The 2 Entropy Cannons from this Plague Burst Crawler is going to go into that Razorback because he's the only thing in range. We're going to have the Slugger into those Tactical Marines and the Oh, the mortar is going to go... It ignores line of sight, so it's going to fire at that one predator that's farthest away from my Terminators. The double entropy cannon. 2 hits. Okay, not bad. 3s to wound. Definitely not 2s. And this is -4, but you actually do have cover there, so you have a 6 up save.
This is from the cannon shooting through?
Yeah.
Okay. 6 up?
Nope.
No.
D6 damage from the cannon. It'll be 4 damage. Down to 6, and then we have the slugger into those tactical marines on 4s. And no wound. And the mortar into the predator. 1 shot again, all game, and it misses. Alright. Good old double 1. And now we're going to have this Plague Burst Crawler fire the mortar at the same target. Yes, yeah, yeah, whatever, same target. And the slugger into those tactical marines. Slugger first, on 5s. Okay, this guy is performing overly well. 3s for 2 wounds.
So we got the wash again with the -1 on the cover, so 3 ups.
1 guy a turn.
Every time, doesn't matter. It's relentless.
Boom. The mortar is going to have 2 shots, always better than the other tank. 1 hit, again, better than. And a wound.
Alright, so 5 up required.
You're good.
Got that.
These 3 Blightlord Terminators are closest to the captain, so they'll fire at him. And then this one will fire at that predator over there, I guess. He doesn't have line of sight on anything. He's not going to fire. The trees are blocking it. Light launcher into the captain. 1 hit. We have a wound.
Alright, so we're going to the 4 up Iron Halo.
Oh no.
No.
D3 damage. 3. But he ignores these on 6s.
So we got the Iron Resolve Warlord trait on 6s. We ignore him. No.
Oh, he's down at 2.
Down to 2.
And the Bolter rounds on 3s. Oh, yeah. And 4s. 3 wounds. 3 up.
3 up.
He's good.
He makes these.
I'm going to fire all the Plague Marines that can into that Predator, and I'm not going to supercharge. 6 plasma guns. See, it's a good thing I didn't supercharge. Feels good this one time. Force to wound. 2 wounds.
Well, I got the 5 up with the -3. They both get through. 2 damage, taking me down to 9.
Yeah. And 2 more guys with bolt guns I could see. They all hit. 1 of them wounds. You're good.
Got it.
That's it for my shooting, so I'm going to move on to charges, where I'm going to charge with Typhus first into the Capitan. He's got his master crafted bolt gun to overwatch with.
Hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s. Nothing.
Alright, so I'm looking for... That is good.
Big time.
So we'll go here, and we have to stay an inch away from that predator, though. I was too afraid of it overwatching. The Terminator's going to charge him next. Need big numbers. Definitely not a double 1. Even a reroll is not going to help there. So we'll have the Malignant Plaguecaster attempt to charge him as well. Oh, a 10. A 10 will get him in. We have 2 in on the captain. That's going to be it for my charges. So Typhus will go first. He'll pile in like so, draw the predator in, and swing everything at the captain. So we'll have Typhus try and cut him down. Alright, the Tally Man is not helping. So, oh, there would be double 1s. Alright, 3s to wound because I'm strength 7. Rerolling 1s because it's a plague weapon. 2 wounds. 6s don't matter.
This is 3 damage a pop, right?
Yep, so you have to make
I gotta make both of them. Oh, I guess I got the 6 up, but we need the 4 up Iron Halo to save me now.
Oh, double
So
1s. I think something's...
What have I done in my past? I have,
like, what is something?
the Emperor is we're definitely not in their favor.
So it's 6... You have to... Oh, okay, if you make 5 of them.
4, right? Yeah, now you gotta make 5. Yeah, 'cause
Something
All right.
just said no, Joe.
Yeah, so 6 damage. We need a lot of 6s, 5 of them.
There's 1.
1.
Alright, so he takes 5 damage and he goes down.
The Warlord.
Okay, so
Jordan
both
Ironwolf.
of our warlords are down. Then I'll further consolidate into the Pred and I'll go closer. But you get to swing back at me now with the Predator.
Was that 3 attacks hitting on 6? 3 attacks hitting on 6s here. We got 1.
Alright.
Strength, I believe, is 7 or 6?
3 to wound me, for sure.
Nothing.
Alright, that's it. That is the end of my turn 4. So, on to turn 5, last turn of the game. I don't know what the score is currently, but both of our warlords are down. So that's interesting.
Yeah, it's doubling up all the points now. Alright, so they have no line of sight to the infantry, and The heavy bolter is not going to do much damage, and even if I move 6 and try to charge, it's way out of range, so it's minimal, but I'm going to try to save some face here and just protect this squad by going behind this line of sight blocking terrain. All right, this guy's got to fall back so I can at least try to shoot. I'm going to move to 12 inches.
Go the full distance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, that's about all I got right there.
That brings us to shooting. We're going to go onto this Razorback with the twin heavy bolter.
All right, he didn't move, but he's in the damage bracket, so he's hitting on 4s.
Is he damaged?
Infantry.
He's only taking 4.
I think that's the shot. All right, so got 3 to 5 is the middle bracket, so he's hitting on 3s. There are no rerolls.
And he's going to be winning on 4s.
Come on, heavy bolter, take some guys down.
Well, that's 3 wounds. 4 ups. Okay, 2 are going through. Disgusting Resilience. Now Disgusting Resilience is showing up.
Well, it didn't happen the first 3 rounds, so it was due to turn around. Plus, I might have to take him down. So we got 2 things here left to shoot. We'll start with Typhus. If I can take him down, that will free up my Dread to shoot there, but we got to take him out. So 2d3 with the autocannon.
Not
Big
bad.
numbers again.
5 shots. Hitting on 3s. No modifiers here.
No modifiers. We got that 1, but nothing to fix it. So strength 7, need 3s. And that's
3 up armor save. Ooh. 3 damage goes through. Good old Predator autocannon. It's so devastating. Disgusting Resilience. Oh, it's
revoltingly 4 up, isn't it?
no. That's only on my. That's only on the Demon Prince. But yeah, 1 damage goes through. Still insane rolls.
Okay, we got the 2 last cannon sponsons hitting on 3s. They both hit.
Okay, 3
Strength 9. We need the 3s again. Oh, look at that though.
The double fist.
Big damage.
Okay, that means I. Oh, God. To make mine vulnerable saves. All right, the dice are.
right.
The cat dice are just teasing me all game.
All right. I thought maybe over there, but the distance is closer to this guy, so the Predator. I mean, a Dreadnought into the squad.
Blake Marines got a
Yep.
big moat. 2 autocannons. Not bad though. Only 2 misses.
Yeah.
3's to wound. This could take out a good amount
Strength
of them.
7. 3.
4 up armor. Make 1, so that's 2 damage a pop. So that's gonna kill 1, double 1, and 2 of them. Oh, take out a bolter guy and a bolter guy, so they'll both be down. Joe and I forgot to do the restorative, so we're gonna heal the Predator D3. 1, he's up to 10. With no charges to do, no combats to fight, no psychic phase, anything like that. I'd have to do a leadership on them, but they're morale 8 now, last 2, so I can't possibly run, so let's clean them up, because they can go away. And that ends the turn. For restoratives, it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just going to heal a Terminator, I guess. Whoop. The Tallyman will move 5 inches around here.
He's still haunting me.
Yeah. The Captain right. That's awful. 4-inch movement on these Terminators. They're going to go look for a fight with that Predator that just ran away. 4-inch movement on Typhus. Again, no Nurgle's Gift or anything like that. So he'll move 5, keeping up a little bit. Plague Marines come up the field 5. Not too sure what I want to do with them. Well, there's only 5 of them. I was thinking about Blight Bombarding, but with 5, that's not a whole lot. He'll go there. Psychic Phase will go Miasma from Typhus. See if he gets this off. He does with a 10. I guess he'll just give it to them over there. I don't know why he bothered. Smite, he will do. He does. Not the big one, though. So D3 more wounds, which will hit the Predator. 3 wounds, bringing him down to 7. Big damage. And then we're going to have the Blades of Putrefaction. Goes off on a 6. Oh, that's a 5. I actually kind of really need... I guess Veterans is like a guaranteed, so no, that fails to go off. And then he'll Smite as well. He also fails, so the Playcaster doesn't do much. And then onto the shooting phase, Typhus is going to shoot the Predator with his bees for 7 shots. Hitting on 5s. You got 2 hits and 4 5s. Double 1s, it's not a plague weapon though. The Biologist Putrefier is going to throw his own built-in Hyper Blight Grenades at that Predator for 5 shots. 3s to hit. Not too shabby. 5s to wound. 6s are mortal wounds in addition. So we have 2 wounds and a mortal wound in the pool.
Ups.
2 3-ups on the Pred.
Okay.
He's
Look at
fine.
this.
So he just takes the 1 mortal wound. We're going to have my Tallyman shoot a plasma pistol into it, but not supercharged. He hits. He does not wound because it's not supercharged. The Blight Lord Terminators are going to fire everything into that Predator. Blight Launchers, both hit. 5s to wound. No wounds. 3 guys with the Combi Bolters. Wow. They've been on the ball with their Combi Bolters today. 5s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. Yep. You're good.
Yep.
So they're done firing. He's done firing. I guess the squad of Marines is going to fire next. Last turn of the game, I might as well supercharge. But where? We have, okay, the one Marine with his bolt gun there is going to throw a grenade over at this Predator. And then we're going to have 3 plasma guns supercharge into that Predator across from me. And then 1 bolt gun will fire at that Predator as well. The one lobbing grenades will have 5 potential hits with the grenades. On 3s for 2 hits, wounding on 5s for 1 wound. Normal save though.
3 up.
You're good. The one guy rapid firing his bolt gun. 5 to wound. We got a wound. 3 up, that's on the further Predator. No, he's fine. Now the 3 supercharged plasma. This is the sergeant, who is going to have a hit but not die. The next guy, who is going to kill himself. And the last guy, who is going to have 2 hits. So we have 3 hits on the Predator. On 3s now, because of strength 8. 1 wound with a 6-up save.
Nope.
So that's 2 damage. And I'll say that this guy with the plasma gun kills himself, because that's inconsequential. This Plague Burst Crawler is going to fire its entropy cannons and its slugger at that Razorback. And we're going to have the mortar go after... I'm going to say those 2 Marines over there because it ignores line of sight.
Yep.
Just going to try and take them out. The 2 entropy cannons. 2 6s. 2 wounds. You will have cover, so you have a 6-up save. 2 of them.
Nope.
Okay, 2d6 damage. He's taking 9.
That's enough to take it down. He had 6 left. See if it blows up. It does, and I think it's going to catch the dread.
Well,
So it's D3. D, that's a 6-inch.
oh yeah, because he was giving it rerolls. That's right.
Yep. So we
D3
got the
mortal
D3.
wounds?
It's 1.
Okay.
So he's down to 7.
And we got Razorback out of here. D6 shots from the mortar. 1 shot again, hitting on a 4. It misses. And then this Plague Burst Crawler is going to fire its mortar at them, and that's it. D6 shots for 1, hitting on a 5. Another 1. All right. Glad you guys showed up to the battle. Well, that concludes shooting.
Did he do his pistol?
No, he threw a grenade.
Okay.
I guess I'll go into charges, and I'll start with Typhus charging that Predator over there. I'm a little weary of the Overwatch, though. I guess I could just forgo charging. I think I'm ahead and... Yeah, I'll charge. Whatever. Charge Type.
Right, yeah.
Sorry, Typhus charges the Predator.
2d3 shots with the autocannon.
Okay,
That's 4.
4. He's going to be hitting on 6s. No rerolls. Oh, that's
We got
scary.
1.
3
Strength
wound.
7.
Yeah. It's a wound. 3 up armor. Okay, we're good.
And now the 2 last cannons. We need double 6s. Nothing.
Alright, his charge distance. Oh yeah, he is in there. If you could just push him in there for me.
Straight in?
Just straight in, yeah. And then the malignant plague caster will go in as well.
He's got it straight here this way?
Yeah, directly that way.
Alright.
Blight Lord Terminators charging this Predator, who's going to have the same Overwatch.
2d3 autocannon shots.
Well,
Big number.
5 shots. He's going to be hitting on
And
6s.
these 6s, no buffs. We got 1 again. Strength 70 to 3. We couldn't get it that time. Sponsons. Nothing.
Alright, their charge distance, they need, I'm going to guess a 3. A 6 will be good. 6 will be good. Get them all nice and in there. There we go. Then I'll charge the Tallyman in there too, because why not? Yep, 3 is good enough. We'll start over here. I'm not going to worry about the Plague Marines. I'm going to pop Veterans of the Long War on these guys, because I forgot to last time. So hopefully that gives me a little bit of... That's my last command point. I guess I'll see if I get it back. Oh, I don't. So, Tallyman still got me like 4 or 5 command points back this game. So good on him. Good on
I
him.
think he was like 50%.
Yeah, he was pretty successful. 2d3 attacks with the flail. Not a bad start. 5 attacks. These are hitting on 3s. 6s are good. Reroll any failed. We don't have any failed, but we have D3 extra attacks for the Death of the False Emperor. For 2 more attacks that hit on 3s. Rerolling for the Tallyman. Nice. Now these are normally wounding on strength 6, so 5s, but down to 4s because of veterans. I guess technically, I gotta check, because it's actually 5s and 6s that are additional AP, now that I think about it. Rolling 1 though, because it's a plague weapon. These all fail. So it is on a 6+, so these are technically 6s with the +1 to wound. So we have 2 at -3 and 2 at -2.
So this is at the -3. We're looking at a 6 up. Nothing on that.
Okay, alright, and then the -2s.
5 up. So
That's a total of 6 damage from the flail.
down to 4.
Yeah. And now the guys with the axes. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling for the Tallyman. Getting me 4 Death of the False Emperors. So roll these. And re-rolling. And then this will be the 4th attack because I didn't want to get another die. It hits. There we go. So I got 11 hits. Or sorry, 12. These are wounding on 5s normally, down 4s. Rerolling 1s because they are plague weapons. Getting me 2 more wounds.
Big pickup.
That's a good amount of wounds. Wow, that's a lot of wounds. So these are normally -2, but these 5s are going to be -3.
So we'll do -3, 6 ups.
So it's 2 damage total. He's down to 2. Then we have 5 5 ups essentially. So he goes down.
Yep.
Does he blow on a 6 though?
Blows up.
Please don't. No.
No.
All right, so we got that predator. And then let's see if Typhus can take out the other predator. You know, it'll be a little cheeky. It's not that great. It just lets him get in range. So he will, because he charged, he'll pile in 3 inches to the nearest enemy and then consolidate 3 inches to the nearest enemy.
He's haunting me still.
That way he gives Typhus the rerolls, and now I'll choose to fight with Typhus. All right, now that Typhus is swinging, 4 attacks on 2s. They all hit. No Death of False Emperor. And these are strength 7, so 4s. No bonuses. 3 wounds so far, and this one is going to be a reroll for the plague weapon. 3 wounds that go through, all 6 up saves. Because -3.
All right, let's see if we got any here. 2 go through.
Oh, I did 6 damage though.
Yeah,
3 damage to swing.
damage a pop. So let's see if he used a big bada boom. No.
So Typhus cuts through that predator. It took me 5 turns, but I killed the predators off.
They're dropping like a house of cards right now. It's bad.
All right, and no battle shock to make, because you're fine over there with those 2 guys. Not battle shock, sorry, morale. I get my Age of Sigmar and my 40k mixed up every now and then in that phase. And yeah, that's the end of the game. That's the end of turn 5. It's calculated power level. I think at the end there, I did push ahead.
Yeah,
killing off those predators.
The second half was real big for you. Those last 2 rounds, you really turned it around. And
yeah,
my army just folded right down this flank. You went right down.
I'm not too. I actually honestly thought I was going to be tabled or near tabled on turn 3. The way you were going, your turn 3 shooting was still good, but it wasn't as good as the first couple turns. And then your turn 4 was awful. It didn't even happen. I don't even think you caused a wound. It's almost as if you.
There was that one round where I think I got skunked. I got snake nothing.
Yeah, it's as if you just passed your shooting phase.
But
yeah.
I only have 2 squads left, so the power level, you definitely. I mean, with the Warlord gone, I had no shot, so now you got this one. This was a great game, though. It was a tale of 2 halves,
I know.
It was 3 rounds, and then
I thought it was again. I can't help but say that I thought I was done. Now, for you viewers, this is the end of the battle report here for you. It is a Death Guard victory, but Joe and I are going to jump into the vault to do a post-game discussion where we, talk about the instances of the game, what happened. Maybe certain events that are haunting Joe.
There's a tally man right here.
We'll talk about the tally man.
Absolutely.
Anyways, happy wargaming, everyone. Click on the link below to check out the post-game show.